Popping, everybody? It's your boy. This is TSK, and I am my own. You already know the vibes. I got some sun over here messing with my ambiance. You feel me? We're gonna work that out. I'm gonna move back a little bit. Right, turn my mic up, or hold it for now until the sun moves. It's killing me. But y'all seen the title? Julius Randle needs to go. According to everybody in Knicks verse, y'all know I ain't on that fucking hype train. Fuck out of here. I can't help myself, but I'm gonna try to behave. Do I think accountability needs to go around, or do I think that mistakes were made? I do. I do. I do. Do I think drastic measures need to be taken? I don't see drastic changes coming, and nor do I think drastic changes should be made right away, right? Should changes be made? Changes should be made, of course, right? You failed at the ultimate goal, which is ultimately winning the championship, right? And whatever the reasons may be, we didn't do enough collectively and individually. You feel me? And in order to get to the goals that you can't continue to repeat the same habits and expect different results. I understand where people are coming from when they say stuff like that. But you definitely have to leave room for growth, and you definitely have to let people learn from their experiences, so they learn where they made mistakes, if their attitude was bad, body language, all types of scenarios and schemes. We can't just drown on players and pretend to know or think we know who they are because of one or two scenarios. And mind the sweat. It's hot. Word. It's like 100 out here today almost. So because when the season was over, I didn't feel like I need to kill anybody, because I didn't feel like nobody deserved to be like, you feel me? We had a great season. According to everybody else, we've overachieved. You feel me? I thought we was going to go deeper. You feel me? I had way more faith, and I thought we was going to go a lot deeper. Pause. But at the end of the day, we didn't have enough. Whether our star players gave us enough, or whether our role players gave us enough, it wasn't, you feel me? It wasn't our time this year. But I also think that, building a foundation, building a house, you got to start with a foundation. You had the cement, you had the pipes, and then after the foundation is built, and the foundation don't just get built in one day. It take time. You know what I mean? You already know the semantics of all of it, right? And if you don't know, I'm not about to explain it to you. But things take time. It's not just going to happen overnight. Why won't it happen overnight? Because it's a process. You know what I mean? And I'm not telling y'all to trust the process, because whatever, right? You could do whatever you want. We free. We live in a free country. That's your right. Whatever. All I'm saying is there's a process to winning. And I think that at this point, we're on the right track. Now, I get people wanting to jump the line, but you got to get in line. And when it's your time, it's your time. Making drastic changes every time something bad happens, it's not, it's not, that's not how you build a culture. That's not how you grow. You know what I mean? If the mistakes are bad enough, then you make the changes. But if we crying off, and I have to actually think about this, because it's been killing me. If the problems can be changed and be fixed, then you don't just quit on people in them type of scenarios. Is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? You see if you could grow, build, get through it. You feel me? You don't just move on because, and to be honest, it could be it's a lot of factors. It's all types of factors. You know what I mean? The team's offense is kind of stagnant. The ISO ball, it's not the best. You feel me? We need to run a little more actions. Dudes just be watching. You clear out a side for one dude. He dribbles to the end of or underneath the basket. Nobody's coming to the ball when they see clearly trapped. Stuff like that. So and that's just one scenario out of thousands of scenarios we've seen all season. You know what I mean? But I wasn't trying to dwell on the negative. I was trying to dwell on the positive of the things we have accomplished this season because I thought we accomplished a lot. You know what I mean? We almost won 50 games. We made it to the second round, won two games there, pushed in the third game, was super close to getting to the seventh game. We don't got nothing to put our heads down about. You know what I mean? I get it. People want to micromanage it, psychoanalyze it. I understand that. I'm gonna throw the link in the chat. If anybody got an opinion on the situation, I don't think Randall has to go. Most of our fans think he has to go, and which is crazy because I thought he had a better season than RJ, but now they ready to build around RJ because he had a good 7 games. Shit like that be crazy to me. It's like y'all weird. That shit weird, bro. I ain't gonna fucking lie. That shit weird. Oh my god. Hold on. I'm gonna do it like this real quick, man. That shit mad weird, bro. What's popping, E? What you gotta say about the situation?
What's good, man?
How you
What's
doing?
going on? What you watching this Miami Boston game? Um, what do you mean? What is my what on what?
Your opinion on Julius Randle needs to go.
I think he gives you 25 and 5, and you can't duplicate that. It's I mean like that's enough. It should be enough. But we played through 4 seasons of Julius Randle. Even though he gave us his 25 or whatever and 10, I'm gonna give him 25 and 10. We It's not even about the culture. Nothing about none of that.
Hmm.
Culture, none of that. He's His style of play is detrimental to other players, and he's intimidating. It, it seems like, at least, I'm not accusing him. It seems like he's an intimidated player, and he's not a number. You know, he's not a number one. He gets you 25 and 10 on the Knicks, and it makes you think about it. Like, what's why are we not getting, we got far this year. I said it. We got far this year. So nothing's wrong with Julius Randle. We got far this year.
But we should send him to
Okay?
another team and make them better. While
No,
we
no,
get better
no,
marginally, is that what we should do?
no. Julius Randle, he had a bad playoff. That's not stick, man. He had a bad playoff. We know he'll give you 25 and 10 in the regular season. That's a negotiation tactic. They can use that. I was thinking that the Knicks should trade it because I knew they had that point about him in the playoffs. I was thinking the Knicks should trade Julius Randle for what's the nigga name? Oh, just the Portland and a few other players or whatever they want to do. Just trade for the pick in
And then,
Portland.
all right. And then when we grab that third pick, what are we doing with that pick?
But now it's now we might forget about it now because I was just doing it in case Portland got the first pick. Like we was taking a chance on that. You
Okay.
understand? If Portland got the first pick, like it was worth it. That was worth it if
But you
Portland would have did that. They didn't do it because Victor is in
hold on. You think
Spurs
hold
yet.
on. All right. I see
So,
where you're going. Hold on. Let me ask. Do you think that if Portland got that first pick, they even if we traded Julius Randle to them, they was going to trade us that first pick?
no, we trade for that first pick first.
What?
We trade and get the rights to that
Hold on.
first. We don't know it's the first pick to
What?
Portland's pick. We trade and get the rights to Port. It might end up at 5. It may end up at 6. It may end. You know what I'm saying? We wanted to end up at 1 or 2.
Oh,
No,
yeah, right.
1.
Oh,
We
you're
want
crazy.
1.
What if the pick?
So I said that
So you
I
was
will
ready to
take
trade the
that
pick
chance.
before you was ready to trade the pick before the place was even determined.
I said it's gonna be some other player negotiations involved to make it. You understand?
What
But,
number did
but
they get?
Julius Randle, I wouldn't. I mean, Julius Randle
Gotta answer the
is
question, bro.
is a
What
good
number?
player, but he got answer. He's gonna count. Like you can't get away from that. Like he had a shitty playoffs. We know he cannot lead the fucking. Just pardon me. Um. Um.
You could curse.
Damian Lillard is perfect for Julius Randle.
So now
I mean,
is that what we doing? We're shopping.
nah,
We're mannequing our.
nah.
Yo, Knicks fans are wild, bro. Like, all
I'm explaining. I got
right,
a
yo,
lot of intellect, man.
listen to me as a Knicks fan. Listening to some of y'all talk is wild, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes, especially when I'm have to focus on certain things that I'm doing, and I'm really listening, and I'm like, what the fuck is this person? All right, but you know what I mean. That's just my inner demons. I clearly need to work on, right? But you was ready to
Why?
hold on. Let me finish. You was ready to trade that pick before it was determined.
Yeah, I was.
I think that's a terrible idea.
I mean, I understand what you're saying there, but Victor is supposed to be the greatest prospect in sports history.
So why don't
I
so
didn't give.
why wouldn't you let the
I
pick
said
be
I just want to
determined?
be a part. I just want to be get. I want to get in the room,
No, but that's kind of like selling your soul and not saying that's what
bro.
you're doing.
Bro, I'm just saying. I'm trying to get in the
Listen,
room.
listen,
I'm trying to get in the
listen.
room, man.
What you should do is boom. If you want to get Victor right, and you know Spurs going bong bong, then you try to make them an offer they can't
Nah.
refuse.
The Spurs ain't giving him. The Spurs will never get. They hit the lottery when they got him last night. Ain't no guarantee he would have hit the
They didn't hit
lottery.
the lottery. The NBA slid them a favor, man. They probably owed
Listen,
them.
listen,
We know
listen,
how it
listen.
is.
The Knicks, listen. They nigga, they
Look,
owe us a center. They
shout
owe
out,
us a center.
shout out, shout out, shout out to my boy Dustin Cropper. He says get rid of RJ Barrett. Jump
Give it
off
to
of that.
RJ. I mean, but listen, man.
Damn. I didn't say nothing about it.
All
He
right,
said
man.
it.
But um, we gotta. I mean. and Tibbs, man. I know you're a Tibbs you're a Tibbs fan.
Why are you telling me what I am? Did I say that?
I think you are. I think you are. Yeah.
Just like everybody saying I'm a Randall stan. No, Randall might not perform the best in the playoffs, but he still was our best player, whether y'all like it or not. And y'all just don't like the fact that I bring up these facts. That's what most people don't like. They just be like, "No, not, how could you say that?" Because it's the truth. Look at the numbers,
But
right? And that's
Randall,
exactly what they're gonna say to me when these playoffs happen. Look at the numbers.
you don't get it, man.
What am I? Hold on. First of all,
That's
I
a
don't have
net.
to. I don't have first stop with this. You don't get it. I get it. I just choose not to agree with it, bro. That's the difference. So don't say I don't get because I know what I get and I don't get, bro. Stop.
That's what I'm saying.
Thank
I
you.
can't figure it out either. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm thinking
I choose not
that's
to
all I
agree
can
with it
come.
because they wrong. They
All I
was
can
wrong
come up with
before
is you
and they're
don't
gonna
get
be
it.
wrong again, bro. Like it, I this actually fuels me. You feel me? When people be wrong and they want me to agree with them, no, you wrong. Why would I agree with you when you wrong? Are you crazy?
That's all I was trying to do. I was just trying to make you agree.
I agree with you when you
But
wrong.
hey, you got your.
God,
I mean,
I don't just get it.
I
I
want
just
to
go
win,
along to
man.
get along, bro. I
I'm
don't do
like,
that.
you know what? If we don't get listen. Say they got number three. Let's say we get the number third pick. We get the third pick. They got some guys. They got some dudes that's in
You
that
know what
draft.
you talking about getting good.
Hold on. I'm talking about my mindset. My mindset. I'm like, they got some dudes in that draft. They saying this dude was gonna be crazy. Like when he came out, and I'm like, we get the second pick, and they said this is a real stacked draft,
E.
and I was like,
No, I
hold
don't even want to listen to this. You talking about going from the second round in the playoffs to trading one of your best players to get a prospect. That's what you're talking about right now.
on. Nah, we gonna do. I don't know. You right. It's not a lot of
I know I'm
not a
right
lot
because
of
I'm
trades in the
listening to you.
NBA.
I'm listening to you.
I'm trying to make sense. That's why I said I
Don't make
don't.
no
I
sense.
thought about it. Hold up. That's why I thought of you asking me, but you kept asking me. I said I don't know. I don't know. Tell me if I ain't say. I said I don't know. If they gonna move him, but then you asked me anyway. So I said I'm gonna try to answer it anyway, and that's what I'm coming to. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I said I don't think they can move him. They got to come up with
That's
unless
not
they're
good.
ready to take it up another level.
You
Now,
gotta,
if they're ready to take it up another level, then I will be aware of that.
you gotta listen, bro.
And
Listen. You gotta come up with a better scenario from a team that just lost in the second round of the playoffs.
we gotta
Whether
get
it's
better.
RJ or it's Randall or right, you gotta tell me or give me not to tell me, but you gotta give me a scenario
We gotta
where
make an addition. I
no,
ain't gonna lie.
it gotta make sense though. That don't make sense. Why would a person get in this situation and trade one of their best players for a prospect when these
listen.
players just started playing with each other, bro?
Julius Randle. He needs to see. You see how you remember? I bitched about his style of play. You
Yeah.
saw it
And
in the playoffs. You saw it. Like he could get 25 points in the game and everything. He gonna get his rebounds in the game, but you see his style of play, and I kept saying it, and it was gonna come back
hold
to
on, you
get
keep
us.
saying this style of play. What is this style of play you talking about?
This style of play, the way he
What
gets the
is it? You
ball.
can't just say style
I'm
of play without
explaining. I'm
explaining
trying
it.
to
You're
explain.
not explaining it
I'm
though. You're
trying to
just talking
explain it to you,
around it.
bro. You get the
Talking
ball.
around
You get the ball. You get the ball. He gets the ball ahead of the 3 point line, and then he got somebody on him. Right? They coming. He dribble the ball, then shoot the three. You know what I'm saying? He get the ball and he hold the ball, dribble like he about to make a move, and he'll get an offensive foul. And I'm like, he don't have to do all of that. You know what I'm saying? And he did a lot more wrong. But I'm like, he don't have to do all of that. He's
it.
just trying to. He's doing a lot. If he can get the ball for a jump shot, and he can just take the jump shot. He makes the jump shot harder. You understand what I'm saying? Are you following me?
I
He be
follow.
doing the one leggers. He be doing
Follow
the
you.
one leggers.
I don't.
That's what I'm saying. That's
I think a lot of people nitpicking like that. I didn't hear nothing about like, and I ain't even going. I'm gonna just let that go right now because it's just a nitpicky malarkey that's like
it is.
crazy.
I don't know. I don't know what other people said to you. I don't know. That's what other people. That's what
Like
other people be saying too.
you ain't. It's not just you, bro. It's, a lot of people y'all engage in that nitpicky. Just you know what I mean.
It's not nitpicky. I got it. I got it all in one word. Two words. It's a
Because
style of play.
we can nitpick every
Style of
player, bro.
play. A
Style
play.
of,
A play.
I don't think
That's
that's
three words. I think.
I don't think that's
Style of
necessarily
play.
true, but that's my opinion. We all
But
entitled to
it's
our own.
real. It's
I
it
don't
is
think
what it is,
I don't
bro.
just because you
His positioning. Hold on, I'm not. I won't finish. I'll just say I understand what you're saying. Nitpick. I ain't gonna. I'm not gonna nitpick. I'll give you even more. Like I said, Julius Randle, he gonna get you 25 points a game, though.
you don't got to
He gonna
keep
get
saying
you. Hold on, hold
you
on.
don't got to keep
He gonna get
saying
you
that. But
25 games, though. I want you to understand that. I realize that. Like I understand it. I'm fully aware of that. That's a 25-point game player for you right there. You know what I'm saying? All
but
right.
you was ready to
So then,
trade that
if
player
it's
for a
not Julius,
prospect. But you were ready
but
to
if it's
trade that player for it. You just said you was ready to trade that player for a prospect, unknowingly
Mhm.
knowing what draft pick you would even get from Portland. That's
I
wild.
know
That's wild. What you just
that's
said.
not true.
Let
Well,
me.
yeah, that's true. That's
If that was
100% true.
you got to give me a better idea than that
That's
because
100% true.
that's
I
crazy.
just, I
That
had listen, bro. I was feeling the Victor vibes. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, listen, we Knicks need to trade you. I was like, Knicks need to trade Julius Randle. It don't matter what. So I was like, you know what? We could trade him for the number 3 pick to Portland and give ourselves a chance to get Victor Wembanyama. And what? Like I'm telling you, ask me. I'm telling you, I felt comfortable doing it. I felt comfortable doing that because I know that because I knew that the reason our office ain't moving a certain way. Listen, Jalen Brunson that's his team. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, we got to move Julius Randle out the way, but we got to get our worth. You know what I'm
uh
saying?
Julius Randle
It
and
is
Brunson.
what it is, bro. It is
Now we
what it
get
is.
nitty
It is
gritty.
what
Let
it
me
is.
drop.
I make it
Hold
sense.
on. Stop.
That's the only
Relax.
he the only
Relax
thing
yourself.
he could
Relax.
command. He could command that type of deal because
Cool
they might be.
yourself, my boy.
Hold on.
Cool off and calm down. You're getting hype. Relax.
Listen,
Relax.
listen, listen, listen.
Just
I'm watching the
remember.
game. His name
I
Jalen
get
Brunson
you,
going off.
but
Jalen Brunson doing his thing.
you gotta relax. You gotta let me
All
speak.
right.
Let me speak.
Dame, Dame,
Listen,
Dame,
listen,
Dame,
bro. I'm trying to
Dame.
speak. I'm trying to speak, bro.
Speak, speak.
You hear me?
Listen, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta, but wha- do some people have legitimate gripes? Yes, they do. Of course you do. Some things that people think that's happening is really happening. I see it with my own eyes. But to think that we was going to trade and have a chance to get Wembanyama, you think somebody's not even going to take the risk, even if it's a bad risk?
It's not a bad risk. Some of them
Well,
players could
you
turn
got
out to be
come on.
superstars. Look at the. Hold up, my guy. Listen. You remember the LeBron draft? It was
Yeah,
LeBron in that draft, Carmelo in that draft, Wade in that draft, Chris Bosh in that draft,
you saying that's one of
Kaman
these
in that
and
draft.
saying that's this
It was
draft right
play,
here?
and I can keep going. It was played in
But
that
you
draft.
saying, hold on, you
Look at
saying that's
hold
this
up.
draft right here? No, you got it.
Look at the
I'm
AI
asking you a
draft.
question, bro.
Look at the AI
Let me
draft. AI
hold on,
was in that
hold on.
draft.
Smoking Nick.
Kobe was in that draft.
Is this
You know what
that
I'm
draft
saying?
right
Steve
here?
Nash was in that draft.
Hold on. You switched the years. I thought we was talking about the Chris Bosh, the Wade. Why'd you switch the draft? See, you're confusing me and you're confusing the people because of the simple fact that I don't. If you telling me Wembenyama is just one of the many gems in this draft, then I would be like, all right, bet. Like, and I don't know how many gems is in this draft because I don't follow like I college basketball like I used to follow college basketball. Salute, man. Salute to all of y'all, man. Salute to Boulevard, man. Let me drop a bomb for the homies. Yeah, nah, we just discussing. He was just telling me that we should have traded Julius Randle before the draft lottery after we lost to Portland for that third pick, or the pick that we didn't even know what it was before the lottery, right? So we didn't even know it was the third pick at the time, and he was ready to do that. I don't know where he disappeared to, but I completely disagree with that.
You hear
Trade.
me? I'm here, man.
I just was saying I completely disagree with that. That's a like you don't even first of all you was trading it at the time when we didn't have it, and as soon as we get it, they're not gonna make it a third pick.
I don't know, man. You know, listen, man. We almost made it. We was in the second round. We almost went to the conference championship the other day. That's serious. Like, man, it's almost into the conference championship. When has that happened? I never. I mean, I might. I I was alive when it happened, but I never really got to experience it because I was too young.
Yeah,
I wanted to experience that. Them games were the miss. Like this game one right now. These shots mean every shot they take means something. Like this is like they going their hardest right now.
but don't you think that winning is a process?
Of course, with the right players, yeah. If the
Correct,
coach
and
could set it
and
up like that.
you build that winning culture where you win two, three, four, 5 times in a row, and then you make changes. You don't win one and two times and then start changing everything like you just ready right
Mm,
away. We not ready yet.
I don't think so. I think we need more. I think we need if we if we. I mean, listen, if we can have Julius Randle, I think we need more players like that's ready to jump on the ground like a Josh Hart. Not necessarily him, but other players like him. You know what I'm saying? Guys that's ready to do the grit and Grimes. He was built to be a 3 and D nigga. We need somebody like him.
You think
We need a we need
you,
a
you
we
think
need a
you want to see
consistent
Randall on the floor all the time, diving for loose?
bro. We can't. We need somebody. We need defenders because we can't
You
we
don't
can't
want him to.
protect.
You don't want him to play.
Nah, nah, nah,
That's
nah,
what
nah,
it is.
Julius Randle team.
You
So
don't want him
Julius,
to
we gotta
play
protect. We
when
gotta make sure
he's
Julius Randle. No, no, I'm
bad.
saying it's no Jalen Brunson team. It's my bad. It's Jalen Brunson team. So we gotta make sure Jalen Brunson is gonna. They're gonna. Jalen Brunson is a different type
I,
of player.
hold on, but he's a point guard. He's a score first point guard.
Yeah,
Nevertheless,
yeah.
so he should be, but he should be getting his other team. Shouldn't he be making his players better as well? I ponder. I ponder. I'm just pondering. I'm like, we don't need him to score. We need him to be making other people better, right? That's the job of a point guard. That's what I thought. Am I?
Yeah, I know that's
I'm just
true.
asking
That's true.
questions,
But
man. That's all I
no,
do
he's
is
a
be
point
asking
guard.
questions because I be
That's
thinking,
what I'm
and when
saying.
I get to thinking, I get to asking questions, and then
That's what I be talking about with Julius Randle. I was like, he got a point guard, and he not using him. It's like they give you a point guard. You get the ball, pass you the ball, you shoot the ball. Julius Randle, you give him the point guard, he passing the ball, he dribbling the ball. That's it.
Yo, Mega says TSK bring back the smoke background. My OBS is down right now, so I can only stream through StreamYard because OBS been tripping for like a month. So I got all the effects, and You feel me? But we still working over here. Just for y'all, just for that, this one for the haters.
Brunson tied up.
It's real talk.
Hold on.
Randall gets it back. 8 seconds to go. Randall on the drive, stripped by Butler. Randall gets it back. Randall puts up a three. Bang! Bang! Randall knocks down the three with 7/10 of a second remaining.
Know why you feeling? Only reason you feeling guilty is
We would have
because
we
you
would have
feeling
loved
guilty.
that in the playoffs, but that didn't happen at all, man.
You feel. I don't know why you feeling guilty.
I don't feel guilty about what? I would have feel guilty. I
like,
ain't do
like. Oh, let me play Julius Randle's best clips, whatever. I don't listen, man.
bro. Why you
This
sound like a hater, bro?
is a different game.
You sound like a hater.
You
You call
sound
me
like you
clip on
calling me
my
I'm
soundboard.
disappointed.
You call me guilty for playing a clip on my soundboard. You're crazy. I'm playing it because he did that for the Knicks, whether you like it or not. I don't care whether people like stuff or not. I just do what I do, man. That's
Oh,
what you're supposed to do. Know what I mean,
um, Trace,
Brunson is that dude. I agree with
Tyson
you,
Champ.
Boulevard, and
You know
I
Tyson Champ.
I appreciate that, man. I did, you know what I mean. I worked on it. Didn't really take much, but I appreciate that, man. I'll bring it back as soon as I can.
You gotta accept that Brunson. I didn't see it coming either. I
Nah,
didn't.
nah. You definitely didn't see that. You was against it all the way.
I wasn't against it. I
I
said I
don't
didn't
take
see
don't
it.
even on
It's a different way to say it.
don't
Don't
you
don't don't don't
don't
make a narrative of
but
me.
this is why we
I
always
didn't see
get
it. But
live
then when
on
they got him, I was like, it's all
we
good.
double back. Don't double back, bro. Stop doubling back.
Hold on. When they signed him, I was like, it's all good. Because I mean, he on our team now. So I call it what you want, man.
He was reluctant. He was like, he's small.
Nah,
He don't play no defense. He should.
nah, man. I ain't say I ain't even know that much info about him to say that. Come on, man. Stop, man. You know what I mean?
I'm not even capping on you, bro.
Yes, you are. That's exactly what you're doing.
God, man, we got you on tape saying these things
All
easy.
right, so Nick, present the tape. The judge says present the tape.
Oh
Because
man,
this
I'm
tape
not
is somewhere. You gotta find it.
our conversations listening to just to find one. Well, it's probably not. I wouldn't even probably wouldn't even take me that long. Real talk, it probably wouldn't even take me that long because I remember
All
that
right.
summer. That was what last year summer. So all I have to go do is go back to that summer and then find an episode where we was talking about free agency, and then find one of the conversations where we was going bananas. And I'll find you
All
saying
right.
some wild stuff about Brunson.
Find it, bro. I ain't got nothing against Brunson. Never had nothing against
Don't
Brunson.
make me
I
do
think Brunson. I think it's actually Brunson's team now. I
I'm petty NTD
feel
like
it. For
that. I just
As a matter of fact, I don't think. I think.
right.
I know it's Brunson's team now. But Julius Randle, I'm sorry. You see what I'm saying?
What?
Like, we got a good player around Julius Randle.
We did get a good player around Julius Randle, and now y'all ready to ship Julius Randle off. That's why. That's why it's blowing my mind. It's
I
like, yo,
don't.
bro, out of all the players, y'all ready to get rid of Julius? I'm like,
Bro,
y'all
if Julius
crazy.
Randle,
I'm like, yo,
if
I
Julius
don't get it.
Randle
I'm
to
like, y'all
show up in the playoffs, man,
crazy, bro.
I believe in Julius Randle. If Julius Randle could show up in the
Don't lie to
playoffs,
me in my face, bro. No, you don't.
I'm
Stop
I'm
lying.
not, I'm not
You
here in your face.
can't play both sides. You can't say
You
you believe
thousands
in
of
somebody
ways
ready to
miles
trade
away.
a prospect with an unknowingly draft pick, bro. Come on.
Listen, so what? I
You
said I do. I
that
I
don't even
told
make
you that.
sense.
I
Those
didn't have. I
things
didn't have to tell you
do
that.
not
I didn't have to tell.
correlate, bro.
Hold up. I didn't have to tell you that. I told you that on my own. That's all I'm telling you. This is real. You want me to lie to you, nigga? I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you
I didn't
the
say
truth.
I'm not telling you you got to agree with me. I'm
You
just
know what
telling
I'm saying?
you those two things don't correlate. What you said. You
But
can't
that's.
you
But
can't
I know
believe
that's
in
not.
somebody
That's not
and then
possible.
you ready to trade. Yeah, I believe. If somebody came up to me, if I was a basketball player and said, "I believe in you," right? But then I found out they was ready to trade me for before the lottery even happened, and they didn't even know what draft pick they. Well, obviously, if the lottery didn't happen, you wouldn't know what draft pick you even have. So why would I?
I mean, I know it's risky. I know it's risky. I know what you mean by you saying by risk because the
I
what's the
would
team
I would
called?
fire my I would fire my GM
Hold on.
with a thought.
Portland. They didn't even get the first round pick, so it's better that we didn't make that do anything like that because that's what happened.
I would
It's
fire.
better that we didn't do that
E, listen,
because
listen.
I rather
E,
run with Julius Randle than
E,
a rookie.
you gotta listen to me.
Plain,
You
plain,
gotta listen to me, bro. Listen to
I'm
me.
listening to you, bro. So,
I would have fired my GM for the thought. What are you
you
talking?
try. You don't think that listen? You don't think the Knicks didn't talk about that?
No, I don't.
You don't think it was anybody in the or in the in the front office
Out of all the players
that said that would say,
if
yo,
do I think Wood is
what's your,
capable of being traded? Yes, I do. Everybody's capable of being traded. Do I think he's the first person to be traded? No, I don't.
nah,
Are you crazy? Have you?
they
That'd be
this is
nice.
what they're gonna say, bro. This is what they're gonna say, bro.
Have you
Somebody came in here
have you
and
seen? Man,
listen.
stop it, man. Stop.
Somebody coming in and say, "Yo, what you think it'll take to get take to get in the top three? The top three to get Wimbenyana." Somebody had to bring that up because if somebody didn't bring that up,
That was a bad. You just wanted to talk about
they're
it,
if
man. We could
somebody didn't bring that up,
just
they
talk.
just straight up bad
No,
executives.
stop it,
That's how
bro.
I know.
Stop it,
That's how
bro.
I know.
Stop it. We could have just talked about Wembenyama if that's what you wanted to do. You didn't got to
My
make
God, listen,
these
I don't.
bad
I just,
proposals that nobody would do. You would have got fired on the spot. You would have brought that up.
listen. I'm just saying. This was probably spoken about within the offices. Hey man, you know, we know. Hey man, you know
Yo,
what I'm saying?
yo, boss. This is what I want to do. I want to trade our one of our best players for Portland's
It's
pick.
gonna be more
Oh,
players
hold on, hold on, hold on,
involved.
hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm talking. Let me
You
finish.
talk, you
No,
talk.
I'm
This is,
talking. Don't
we
please.
we gonna make the deal make sense.
I don't want to have to mute you, bro. Stop. Hey,
Man,
boss. I
come
open
on, man.
I open
Listen,
I'm
listen,
painting a
man.
picture. Yo,
You
son, if you
brought,
don't like
you
me,
got
keep
me out here, man. You got me out here. What you saying?
but you're not listening. You just talking. You gotta
What you
listen
say?
as
What you
well as
say? What you
talk.
say? You say
I shouldn't have to beg you to listen.
I don't
You
have to
just
mute
listen
you. I don't have to mute you. What's up? What's up with that, man?
because you're not listening.
All right, man. All right,
How you have a conversation? It's a back and forth.
trying, trying. All right, man. Just talk.
You already killed the whole spew of me trying to explain and paint the picture of you going to your GM's office, telling him that you're ready to trade one of your best players, whether it be RJ Randall. We just got Josh, but we can't trade him because he got an option now, which is on him. And then you go ask him, you know what? I got an idea. We should trade Randall or RJ for Portland's pick because they in the lottery and they got the percentages of getting the top 5 pick, and we might get Wembenyama. What were the odds of Portland getting that first pick? Do you know?
No, I don't. I made it pretty high.
I don't think their odds was that high. They got the third, but and I think it was Houston that was supposed to get the first pick. What they have?
I don't know, but I know they were high. I think that it was worth a conversation. Hey, 11.
You could have brought it up differently, but no, you
Hey,
right.
11.
It was worth the conversation. I wouldn't have brought that up to the GM. That's crazy.
It was definitely worth the conversation. Obviously, the conversation
If we
didn't
missed the
go that
if we
way.
missed the playoffs again,
With the way
then
it went the other way.
If we missed the
So
playoffs again, I would have considered it. Like, maybe he right, but nah, bro. We almost made it to the conference finals. My nigga, we was that
we said
close.
we about to make it to the conference finals.
It was
How we
close.
gonna get better?
We wasn't
We gotta
far.
get better. We gotta get better.
Now y'all want to go get a prospect? You ready to get
So what we do?
a
What we
prospect?
do? Hold up. So what we do? We hire a new coach.
What?
We hire a new coach.
I think, to be honest, Tibbs needs some fire under his belly. I ain't gonna lie, like, because they need some offensive innovation. We need to be running something different. We can't just come back with that same clear one side out or just post up or what I mean. We need more actions, more movement.
Mm-hmm.
Like for real. We need way more action. We need way more movement, and at this point, like we need more consistency from our role players as well. But it's a reason they role players, but we need them to be like hot at the right times, and cold at the right time. But it's hit and miss, man. They gotta learn, they gotta grow. You feel me? Can't just expect them to do that shit. That's
They
real talk.
good. They always ran always right by the basket. Like, we got an advantage that a lot of teams don't got. Like I want Randall to get his points like on dirty like grab rebound, put it up.
Yo, shout
We
out
have so much of an advantage.
yeah. Man,
Like seriously.
shout out to Kenny Payne. He says you're emotional if you want to trade Randall. Let me drop a bomb on
I thought about it already. And I thought about it. I got all I got over the emotional
that was
part. I got over the emotional portion,
I
and I
don't
went
think
to the portion that made sense. You
I
know,
don't think he was talking about you in specific. I think he talking about like they ripped his poster down. You know how Knicks fans are emotional, bro. Let's not pretend that they not, bro. They threaten your
If-
family. They want you to pull. They want to pull up on you. You know how it is, bro. We gotta chill out.
yeah, well, that's how it is, man.
It's just
Young
basketball, bro.
boys, man.
Just
Man,
basketball.
they ripped Julius Randle. They ripped Julius Randle poster down.
Yeah, but it is what it is.
I
I ain't
just
mad
got.
at that.
I started laughing when that shit happened. Cause I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, they ripping this nigga poster down. This nigga averaged 25 and 10 for the. You see what I'm at? I'm trying to. I start laughing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I said shit back to myself. That shit. That was that fuck. You ripping the nigga. But I understand. All right, but you fucked up in the playoffs. And that's all that matters. But then I started thinking, do they really care if he fucked up in the playoffs or not? Not. Probably not. You know what I'm saying? They probably just did it because somebody did it, and then they just followed on. Everybody else kept doing
Yo,
it.
begging,
So,
begging pull up on you. I'm telling you, bro. You know what I mean? These
that's
dudes
just funny.
hyper emotional, bro. Like
This
it's
is
like
hilarious.
our team lost, but I ain't gonna lie to you. To be honest, I'm not a kid anymore, so I'm not like that emotionally invested. Like, and to be honest, even when I go on my crazy rants and I be going crazy and stuff, like I know how to disassociate myself from that stuff. Like, cause like this is just internet, TSK, the show. I gotta bring the smoke. But in my I can't be acting like that. I wouldn't even be on the streets. Are you crazy? But yes, I'm not ripping nobody poster down. Like, first of all, y'all got to go to playoff games. Like, y'all got the city lit. Like, y'all should be happy. It was like our childhood sucked. We never had these experiences. Now we having them as grown old adults, and we can't even. You know what I mean? But so I know. it's a lot of factors into why people react the way they do, and I think that was an overreaction and an underappreciation. You feel me?
If I had Knicks, I would have. If I probably would have season tickets.
You sound muffled. Back up a little bit from your mic.
Yeah,
Say that again.
I said, if I had it right now, I had Knicks season tickets. If I had it, like Spike got season tickets. It's his same seat all the time. So I'm
Yeah,
sure people with
I don't.
season
I don't
tickets.
think. Yo, Mega says ripping down the poster was too much, mad clownish, and then Boulevard agrees, and he says, "Yeah, that was too much with the poster." I don't think it was too much. You know, that's just people letting off their frustration that we didn't get that Game 7 back in the Garden, and understandably, we understand that some people can't control their emotions, and some people can, right?
Yeah,
You know, I'm
uh,
guilty of it too, so I get mad at times. You know, and throughout it fucking live, you'll see me get mad, but I got a good way of calming myself down and realize, nah, that's not how we gonna do this. But some people just wanted to let out their frustrations. But it's not as bad as like the bubble or last year when you threatening people family and wishing death on them and stuff like that. I think that's worse. You feel me? Stomping my post, you can stomp my poster all you want, spit on the screen all you want. You know what I mean?
mm,
You know, you're not affecting me. So, you know,
they don't watch the game. They just for people to do that, they don't watch the game.
for
They don't
real.
know about the game. That
Not, and
that's it.
they entitled,
And so
they entitled to feel that way. Like they're entitled to
and
feel that
so
way. You
they
know,
go to Nick games. They go to Nick games because they inherited them tickets. They
and oh
inherited them. Those staying in the family.
yeah, yeah.
It's not fair. It's not fair, but that's what happened.
But then the type dudes doing that is the types that see you in real life and won't even speak to you.
I
Come on,
mean, hey, man, I'm a Nick fan. I'm a
that's
Nick fan.
facts.
I just, I watched the game.
Yeah. So he was the weakest link out of the trio.
Oh, you talking about Randall?
Yeah, I'm asking. This is what he has to go. So this is what we talking about.
Yeah,
You all right?
but you don't have to. It's no sense. I mean, it's no sense. It's no sense if he's going. To be honest with you, bro.
You
It's
didn't answer.
like,
Is he the weakest link out of the trio? I need specific answers for specific questions, bro. I don't want these rebel.
I'm trying to give you I'm trying to give you, I'm trying to give you
I
the
want a
most
straight
explicit.
answer. I don't want a
Trying to give
lawyer
you the most.
answer, bro.
I'm trying to give you the most loyal answer
No,
right now.
I don't want no lawyer answer, bro. I want a straight answer.
I think that he's they can it all depends on what they can get for him.
I agree with that. I agree. But what do you think they could get for Randall if we consider trading him?
It's gonna have to be
What could we get for Julius Randle? Straight up in the trade.
okay.
And I'm not talking about these silly trades where like a realistic trade. He definitely I agree with that. He not weak. He just a damn diva. Body language and attitude problems and effort problems. Like I don't think he quits. He just picks and chooses when he wants to show effort, and that's not good enough. Which I agree with people with. You feel what I'm saying? Like you need to show effort more. I don't know if you're conserving yourself or if you just choose it because it was a couple plays where I'm like, bro, you gotta at least attempt to. Are you not trying to draw a foul? Like I'm trying to like rationalize it in my mind, and I'm like, nah, bro, I don't like
Yeah,
that.
you wanna know honestly, this is what I really want. I know this is not gonna happen, but I really feel this way. I feel like the Knicks should trade. But I know but I know it's not gonna happen. I feel like I feel like the Knicks should trade Julius Randle for Kyle Bridges and somebody else, or try to get Cam, what's the name with him? Cam, what's his name? What's his
Johnson,
nigga name?
Cam Johnson.
Cam Johnson with him. Yeah, that's who I would trade Julius Randle for.
But that wasn't
But I
even
know that's not gonna
that
happen.
wasn't that. But that wasn't even the question that I asked you.
You asked me you asked me ask me the question.
Oh, hey, yeah,
Answer the
exactly.
question.
You see how quick I stumped you? The question was, who was the weakest out of the three? And you just started. You went straight back to you ready to trade. What?
Who
And
you think?
I
Hold
want.
on. Who you think was the weakest?
Come on, bro, stop it.
Who you think was the weakest?
out
Who
of
you
the
think was the weakest?
out of the three amigos.
Yeah, well, I guess
Come
so,
on,
right?
bro. You
That's what we
already
talking
know.
about.
I'm not even.
Who you thought was the three?
I'm not even
Who you
going
thought?
there.
Hold on. Who you thought? You ain't answering the question.
I closed that door on RJ Barrett, bro. I've been
You
closed that.
closed the door on Andre Barrett.
Closed the door on RJ
We,
Barrett so long
we,
ago. I stopped shitting on him, bro.
bro,
I left him
bro. Are we
alone.
talking?
Why
What we
got?
talking about?
Hold on, listen.
Hold
Why you think I let?
on, hold on.
Hold on. No, no, no. Let me finish.
Let's not base this upon
No, you gotta
just the
let me
regular
finish,
season.
bro. You
By the
gotta
way,
let me finish. You gotta let me
let's
finish.
not. I'm gonna let you finish, nigga. Stop trying to base this upon the regular season. We talking about the playoffs right now.
He didn't do nothing crazy in the playoffs.
That's it. We still talking about the
Here,
playoffs.
man, like he didn't do nothing crazy in the playoffs.
We
What is
still talking about the playoffs.
20-point
We
game? He
still
barely
talking
put
about
up
the
20,
playoffs.
barely efficiently because he decided to stop shooting so much and everybody happy. Cut it out with that malarkey, bruh. Like, ain't nobody gonna
Malarkey, you making it seem like this is the end of the
bullshit.
world. You know what I'm saying?
See what I'm talking about? Like, this is
It was that malarkey.
because I'm trying to explain something. Then you cutting me off to say, well, you can't use the regular season. Of course, I can use the regular season because if we didn't have Julius Randle, we would have made it with the regular season with Brunson and him alone. Are you crazy?
Yeah, well, it's malarkey, I guess. Um, man, you asked me for an example. I gave you an example. You asked me why is Julius Randle the weakest link? I don't, I don't know. He's not the weakest link. That's your question.
That wasn't
He's
the
not the
question.
weakest link.
That wasn't the
That's just the
question.
question. That's just the way you want to question it.
Nah, what you mean? I asked you one question and I asked it twice, but you won't answer it. You keep
I'm
running
answering the
around it.
question. How many times you want me? I can't keep answering questions because
Nah,
I can't keep coming up with examples.
hold on. You can't keep coming up with examples, but you want this person gone. You told me two players. You said Mikal Bridges and you said Cam Johnson, which is considerable.
That's impossible. They're
I
not
don't
gonna
think
do
it's
that deal.
impossible, but like I don't know, bro. Like
Listen,
I would trade
let me tell you something. Let me
heartbeat
tell you
for
something. Hold on, listen.
Mikal.
Hear me out, hear me out. You trade him with they got a few draft picks. Number one draft picks at that. Add a few draft picks to the end of that. They in rebuild mode. I said, yo, listen, this is how the NBA is going. And we still keep Mitch and
E, listen.
sweeten up
Kenny
that deal.
Kenny Payne says people talking about playoff RJ without talking about regular season RJ. Yo,
Word. So regular season,
playoff. Yo, first of all, calm down, son. Let me respond first, and then you respond.
I don't even know what happened. I don't. You got to read this shit back to me.
So, and
My
I'm not.
phone is on the charger.
It's not for just you. It's for both of us, and you gotta let me respond. Then I'll let you get in, right? But he said people talking about playoff RJ without talking about regular season RJ, and it ain't no playoff RJ. How many 30-point games did he have? How many nights did he take over? Like it was nice role player RJ. Did just enough RJ. Stop.
All right,
Like
I need
let's
that.
keep it real. Now all of a sudden we back to let's build around RJ again. Like that. Come on,
We
bro. Like
good. We know
I
what
know that's
RJ
not
is.
the. I know that's not the game plan. I
All
hope
I'm saying, all
that's
I'm
how y'all
saying
talking.
is,
That's how y'all
you
talking.
asking who's the key? I don't know who's the key. I just know that we need to we need to I don't know what we need. I guess I really guess. I'm not sure.
You guess what?
I guess I guess we need to change our coach, our whole philosophy.
That
Because
might.
I don't see
But we need.
if you feel content. Hold on, if you feel content staying with that same squad, they have to change the philosophy.
I never said that though. I never said I was
I'm
content.
I'm I'm just saying. I'm just saying you.
I'm just saying you can make tweaks in here and there around your three best players. You don't just try to dump your best player. That's like when Denver lost in the bubble to the Lakers. We traded Jokic now. That's stupid. You don't just trade your best players
Bro,
for bad.
you saw the game just like I saw the game.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Julius Randle,
Dealing with y'all is crazy.
you saw the games just like I saw the game, man. Julius Randle had shots. He had position on the floor,
I don't think
and
the offense
he
was
could
flowing.
not use it.
I don't think we was using
It,
no
it
space.
disgusted me
We
to my
didn't have
stomach
no spacing.
because
We didn't
I
have no
said, you
shooting.
know what,
It
Julius?
was a lot of factors
I
that went
said,
on. You just played. Are you literally just
the
saying
year
that?
before he made the players, the first year he made the players, I was like, it's cool. You know, everybody get their prejudgment. I wasn't mad at all. I was like, everybody get their, yeah, I was mad a little, but I got over it. So I saw, you know, he has little jitters, but it's not even about he had a bad playoff game. It was the games that we needed him. We needed somebody, like literally. Like we needed somebody. If he could have hit three more shots, he's the
Yo, I wish
leader. If he had hit
I
three
had
more shots, we
that
would have
free
won
agent.
some games. You
That shit was
feel what I'm saying?
yeah.
We would have won some games. And it's the accumulation of that. When you look back, like, oh shit, he didn't have a good series at all. Kind of let us down a lot. I think he had a few good games. I don't remember. He had a few good games. Well, he has 20, whatever, 25, I think. But
Oh no, not according to y'all. He didn't have no good games. According to y'all, he had a bad series period, bad player. Matter of fact, y'all summarize it so y'all have to context it, and that's
hey,
fine.
man,
I
I
mean,
tell you, I gotta get the truth all the
you
time,
know what I mean?
man.
But idiots fall for shit like that. Not people that I need context. What we talking about? What are we talking about?
I tell you the truth, man. I never lie. Never lie.
Nah, and you express your feelings, and I fuck with you for that. But I think you're wrong, and I don't got no problem telling you think you're wrong, or other people telling them they think they're wrong. Like I
I
think we
tell
should be.
niggas all the
I think
time.
I think we should be trying to build upon what we've done here, right? And build towards that and build our foundation stronger, further, bring more people in that can help us out, build us up and bring us up. Not just be trying to break things down and automatically get new people in, not understanding that you got to learn new personalities and do all these things like these things just don't matter when we all know they do.
You know what it is. You know how I
It's not a
see it.
video game, bro.
You know how I see it. It's gonna be different because now they got social media, and anything that happens, you find out in like 15 seconds. You know what I'm saying? For real. Hey, I looked on a tweet today, and it just said 15 seconds ago. So
God, I ain't see him in hella long. Hold on real quick.
15 seconds ago, I was like, God.
I had to do the old school one for you. I had one of my day ones. Hold on, what's poppin' with
What's going
hey,
on, bro?
what's poppin', man?
What's good,
Chilling,
brother?
man.
Back in the day. We
What's
not
So I
wild.
just
good?
we not wild and reckless today, so you pulled up. I see.
I just call. I just happened to see your thing on there, man. You know what I'm saying? Because usually we come on like real late because you're out in the West Coast.
Yeah.
So this is my first
I
time.
tried to make it East Coast timely today. I tried to make 5:30, but 6 was more accordingly.
Hey, it's all good, man. It's good. It's my first time pulling up on your show, man. Thanks for having me, bro.
Word, no doubt, man. How you feeling about this situation? Julius Randle needs to go.
Oh man, you know how that is, man. I know everybody gonna have their opinion, but I was listening to you talk about Julius Randle, and I don't know about the going part, but hey, like I said, looking at the playoff, man, it's like he's just bombs in the playoff, bro. He got to pick that pace up in the playoff, man. It's like in the regular season, the regular season is like child's play. The postseason is grown men. You got to be grown to be in the postseason, bro. And I don't think he did. And that's 2 playoffs in a row.
Well, not in a row.
I'm talking about 2 other years, but I'm just saying. But it's like, man, you're trying to root for the guy. You're trying to root for the guy, and then all of a sudden it's like, man, it's like this happening again. You know what I'm saying? I think it won't be one. I think it'd be one thing if he was like on the offense. I see him struggling, but then on defense, he don't give no effort on defense to get back on D when he makes a turnover. He don't get back to help out. It's like, man, bro, you gotta come on, bro.
You hear that?
It looks real bad, man. It looks real bad, huh?
S God, bruh. You know what? I agree with the defensive part of what you're saying. Like he picks and chooses when he wants to play defense. Like on that one block that he got on whatever player he got.
Right. But you see, that's where you blame the coach at, and that's why I don't like Tom Thibodeau as a coach. He doesn't hold the players accountable, especially Julius Randle. He gets away with too much on defense. You can't do that, bro. You can't do that as a coach.
More effort, but do you want to play so hard that he get fouls out? Because he
It's not the part. No, it's not the part about fouling out. But my whole thing. No, it's not the part about. It's about playing hard on defense to help Mitchell Robinson out. Because there's times that he could stop guys from coming down the lane, take a charge or something, or make it like a little bit harder for them to score easily. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got to help out on defense. You're a big man, bro. You got to make it a little bit harder. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I ain't expecting
I agree. I agree with you. And on wax, right? See, we criticize Randall respectfully, having a respectful back and forth, just for those who think I can't, right?
It's just killing him inside as you telling him like.
No, but I agree with him.
This is the issue with Randall.
Now Randall does have mistakes, but doesn't every player? Salute, G Money.
Yeah, G Money.
Let me finish this with S God.
G Money, what up, man?
Go get your take, right? But S God,
what up?
So, is what you saw the effort? Well, we're not going to talk about injuries and nothing like that because it's not important, right? Because it is what it is.
I'm not going to say so much of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, injury do play a little part of it, but like I said,
it's not a factor, though. It's not a factor. Yeah. So I just brought it up to bring it up. But what I'm asking is the effort, the energy you see, does he have to go?
For me, I like Julius Randle. But I know it's like a lot of people who don't care too much for him. But looking at it, man, this is two playoffs in a row. So it's almost like, either he has it or he don't have it. And at this point, I don't think he got it, man. He has it in the regular season, but in the postseason, it's like the basketball IQ got to come up even more. And I don't think he got that in the postseason. Because in the postseason, you got to step your game up. You got to take it up another level. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think he takes it up another level. And that's where the problem is. He's still in regular season mode while they in playoff mode. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody else stepping their game up and they hustling and doing things. And I just don't think like he just, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Like I said, they don't trade him. I'm cool with it, but I'm just saying it's like he just has to show more of an effort on both ends. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, in this postseason, I only give 2 people a pass. I just give Brunson and Mitchell Robinson, because Mitchell Robinson was playing with a bad hip. And I don't know if people know that, you know what I'm saying? Because you can see how he was moving on the court. He wasn't him saying he was on the same self, you know what I'm saying? And Brunson was playing with a bad foot. But everybody else, Julius had an ankle, what's that, sprained ankle, but I blame that on Tibbs because he shouldn't have left Julius in the game like the last 2 weeks of the season, like playing in a blowout. You see what I'm saying? And then Tibbs caused that because Julius shouldn't even been in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
As far as like, you know what I'm saying, but he just got to get more of an effort. That's all I'm saying on his part, man. Just step it up in the postseason because in the regular season he's averaging 25 points, but in the postseason he was only averaging 16. That's 9 point difference. We need that 9 points. If we got them 9 points, you know, we don't want a series. But another thing that we lost a series on that people wasn't really focused on was our perimeter defense. Our perimeter defense killed us in the postseason because guys was getting beat left and right, and also not rebounding and getting beat left and right.
And that was the
Offensive.
problem. Hold on, that was a problem in the beginning of the season, and I thought we corrected that, but it reared its ugly head against Miami, against them role players, because they got specialists. You feel what I'm saying? And we struggle against dudes that specialize in doing one or two things. You know, so
But
we
I,
definitely. Let me do this real quick. Let me do this real quick. Corey Lee, what it do?
What it
What
do?
up,
What
man?
it do?
What's up? What's up? What's
As
up?
God, look, baby. What's up? What's up, there, G Money? Smoke.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? And my man in the middle. Yeah, man. What's going on, man?
What's going on with you?
What's
Yeah,
going
I
man.
on?
heard some drunk dude trying to come at you, bro. What's up with
No,
that?
no, it's all good. We all chilling. The question of the night was, does Julius Randle have to go? Like, does he need to go? You know,
Now you want
I did it in satire because we all know what I think. They said I'm the
I'm
everybody
all
gonna
say
put
right,
the
all right.
black clothes
I'm the
on, man.
everybody say I'm Obama of his fan club or whatever. I never said I was, but I'll take the
It's all
title. It is what it is. You feel me?
You
it's all
are
good.
up there.
Two-time All NBA, two-time All Star. I'll take that, bro. We'll take
You
that.
are up
It's
there.
all
You are
good,
up there.
bro. Y'all
As
talking to
Now
one
the
of his
right one.
all-time
'Cause
fans.
I'll take all the smoke. That's why my name TSK, because I don't care.
now with
Uh,
that said, bro, and with that said to all y'all in the chat, you know what I'm saying? All my good folks out
everybody,
there.
they already know the vibe.
I'm but I'm about to say this right now. How do you replace 25 and 10?
No, it's bigger than that. We need
Hold on a second. No, no, no.
we need
All right.
specialists.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Stop. Stop. Let me speak, man, because you asked me to pose me questions, so let me answer.
Alright.
How do you replace 25 and 10? You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? Now, with all you knee jerky reaction, overreacting Nick fans, you know what I'm saying? You need to keep that in mind. If it wasn't for Julius Randle, we wouldn't have been in this situation, period.
True,
At
true,
all.
true.
At all. So while you sit there and you don't like his body language, I can give a damn about his body language. I don't care if it says he likes pink panties. You understand what I'm saying? That ain't my issue. My issue is with him. The only issue I have was one. I wish he wasn't hurt. That was the main issue because that's the only excuse I'm gonna give him is that he wasn't quite right going into the playoffs. All that 2 years ago crap, don't even, that's 2 years ago. We not he was out there by himself 2 years ago. Okay, so and listen, and I am not a Julius Randle fan, and I'm not in his hive, and I can care less. But my issue is that people need to show up when they need to show up. Now, what I like about this team and what I love about this team is the fact that they all want to be there and they all want to play with each other. Nobody got the big head. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if there was somebody, you know what I'm saying? Now, do we need to tweak some things? Yeah. Do we need to add some shooting? Hell yeah, we need some shooting.
Mm-hmm.
That's the biggest issue. And now we losing Derrick Rose money. You know what I'm saying? We could find a way to package up Fournier with something. You know what I'm saying? There's shooters out there we can get. You know understand what I'm
We need
saying?
a shooter. We
Hey,
need.
G Money, how
We
you
took
feel
a
about
flyer on Evan Turner. I mean, I'm sorry, Evan Fournier, and he didn't work out for us. But remember how I was telling you, Smoke, how we need a stretch a floor spacing. That's what I was talking about. We need some shooting.
We need
Well, I mean,
shooting bad.
I agree with that. We do need some shooting and another playmaker too
yeah,
off the
we
We
need
bench.
need a no no. We can get that all in one like another
Yeah,
secondary ball
score.
handler. You know what I'm saying? Or a wing player who can handle the rock and play D, you know what I'm saying? Yo, that would be perfect. You know what I'm saying? Now
Who is
listen, all you,
who are these
all the,
who are these players though? Hold on.
I don't know
Who
I
are
because
think
these
of one.
players?
I think
These
of
are
one.
the questions I want to ask too. Who are
I
these
think of
yeah,
one.
players?
I think of one. I
it's
think
good.
of one is Gary
I think
Trent
of
Jr.
one.
Be a free agent.
Nah, nah.
Gary
Gary
Trent.
I
Trent.
think.
Yeah, he's
Oh
gonna be a free
yeah.
agent. He's gonna be a free agent. He's a shooter.
But he's
You
streaky.
got
Yeah,
yo
but he shoots him, but he's confident though.
Yeah, yeah.
listen, fellas. This is the biggest issue that you all are overlooking. I love all these 2K ideas. You understand what I'm saying? Because I got my own 2K ideas. But
We
I'm gonna
need to
put it
help
to you like this.
Randall out.
Hold on a second. Listen what I'm trying to say. Whoever we bring in here has to abide and accept and live by the culture of for which is the foundation of which we have. This is what helped us
True.
for make this turn 4 years ago. We can't have somebody come in here another malcontent and he ain't getting he don't like it or because he ain't got it that night that he ain't getting no burn. Or
Mhm.
the hell if he ain't playing no damn defense. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you
Mhm.
know, because as far as we know, Tibbs ain't going nowhere.
And to be honest with you, Corey Lee, what y'all don't understand is Tibbs believe in Julius Randle, whether y'all do or not.
Exactly.
Mhm.
And that's the
Exactly.
ultimate factor because we already said, and we can't go back on our words as a community, right? We already said the front office and coaching has aligned. So why? Because they started getting Tibbs like players, right? There was a consensus on this, right? So we've
All
agreed.
I'm saying,
Hold
all I'm saying, if we
hold on,
do, if we
hold on.
do that,
You gotta let me finish before you could all you could say,
I thought
right?
you was finished.
You didn't think I was finished. You tried to cut me off.
If I
But
did, if I did, man, just talk, man.
but there
Talking
was
after you.
there was a consensus that we agreed on, and now he made me forget my point. Go ahead. Say whatever you gotta say.
This is the thing. All right. If they're not abiding by the culture for which we got laid out here, the purpose of getting them is a waste of fucking time. Excuse my language. But you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's like we could go out here and we can get an OG Nobi, supposedly,
Mm-hmm.
or Siakam, supposedly, or
Mm-hmm.
all these players that everybody who's winners is hard for and looking forward because they swear up and down they're gonna make great Knicks and replace Julius Randle. You know what I'm saying? And his production. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, now none of these cats is goddamn first they ain't even 15 all NBA. You understand what I'm saying? Not even in
Yeah,
their own mama's eye.
I think
You
Julius
understand what I'm
Randle
saying? So,
needs a player like that on his team, like hustler.
nah, what Julius Randle needs to do is just get his mentals, what he's been doing, work on his mentals, and get himself into the position where he's healthy at the end of the season, and we can see what we got left. Let's run it back because also too, a lot of this guy falls on Tibbs as far as the offense because the offense was stagnant and whack. You understand what I'm
True.
saying?
That- Yeah,
It was
you
stagnant and
said
whack, and
something.
it was too much reliant. It was too much reliant on Jalen Brunson and this ISO bullshit that we've been doing.
Yeah, you said something about you said something about how his body language. You said body language.
I could
My
care
thing
less
is
what his
with
body
the
language
body.
is.
That's the thing. My thing with the body language is it's not even his body language with me. It's his style of play. You know what I'm saying? Like if he misses a shot, he want to take a next shot. And that's
But
cool.
he
Everybody
wasn't
feel
playing
like
like
that.
that in
But
the
hold up, let me
playoffs.
finish. Let me finish, my nigga. Let me finish.
All right,
It's
come on.
like little things like when you pass you the ball. Last year when you pass him the ball, when you pass him the three, he's shooting it. This year you pass him the three, he's dribbling it, then shooting it. So did I say that right? Am I getting the years right? No. It was this year. Last year he had that bad season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He at one point in the season
If you
He
call
was
20 and
passing the
10
ball.
bad, if you call 20 and 10 bad, yeah.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to because I know he was there, and I know he had an All Star season. What he was doing when we got to the All Star season, he was a dribbling. He was a dribbling the ball. He was catching the ball and shooting the ball in rhythm. He did that a lot this season too. That's my thing with Julius Randle. When he doesn't do that, I watch every game. So when he doesn't do that, when he doesn't play in rhythm, the Knicks
So hold on. Let me
are
ask you. Let me
not
ask you a
are
question.
not not good as a
Or,
whole.
all right.
It's
Hold
that's
on.
it. That's it. Yeah.
Hold on, real quick. Let me read this. Let me read the chat real quick. Excuse me. Salute to Shaw Legacy, man. What up with you, bro? Let me drop a bomb for you real quick. One time for the homie. Shaw Legacy says Randall was hurt going into the playoffs, then re-injured the same ankle in Cleveland elimination game. Sat out one game against the Heat and only rushed back game two because we lost game one without him. That's tough. No opinions on that. G Money, you haven't spoke
Hey,
for you didn't get to speak, so let G Money get to say something.
Right. I was just hearing what you guys were saying. I was just hearing you guys. Do I think we should trade Randall? I mean, I'm 50-50 because Randall is a very talented player. And like you said, he did help us get to the playoffs. He's a good defender, has a nice mid-range shot, good defender, and play make. My only issue with Randall is that sometimes he can sell too much for the 3-point shot and for the jumper, and other times he's a little bit too turnover prone, especially when it comes to double teams and traps. I'm 50-50 on trading Randall because Randall, on one side, I look at Randall has a lot of talent and he could help us in the future, and he did help us get to the playoffs. But the other side, I'm like, is he really a number one on the championship team? I don't know, though. And yes, I understand he was injured. I get it, but every player has some sort of injuries, though. And consider the
nah,
fair
not like that.
but here's what you're not getting though. Jalen Brunson also had an ankle injury, just as bad. And I remember that Bam Adebayo stepped on Brunson's ankle, and Brunson was still blowing out of his mind. Also, the fact is this though. I understand, I understand Randall gets too much flack for his inconsistent playoff performances. He does, and I don't respect that type of criticism. But some people do have a point criticizing certain playoff performances because there's times in which he's turnover prone, he doesn't use his size at times, and also there's times in which he lacks aggression. I mean, I'm 50-50 on keeping Randall because Randall has a whole lot of talent, but at the same time, is he really a number one on a championship team? On a championship team, he's more like a number two, number three on a championship team, in my opinion.
All right. Now, that's a dope, valid opinion, G Money, and I'm not trying to do that. I'm not gonna try to to, 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 to poop on you too hard. But I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna throw a name at you who didn't show up, who was the MVP of the of the season, and he didn't show up. He was 1 for 15. Joel Embiid, and
Horrible. He was
Yeah.
everybody.
horrible.
Everybody, and nobody, hold on, Hambone Smith, and he spoke his name, talking about putting him in the trade package. He had to go,
I thought about
but
that too. I was like, we might be able to snag
Yeah,
snag
but
Joel Embiid out the
Yo,
deal.
Corey Lee, you're
but
right.
I
I'm kidding.
don't want him. I'm
But
good
you
I
on
mean,
him.
but you're
yeah,
right.
I know, but he is Embiid. That's make you think about it. It's things that
Oh, oh,
if
Embiid ain't
you a
been to
front
the
office, you
conference
gotta
finals
ask
neither.
like, yo,
Hold on, but
you think you should get
Embiid
Embiid?
ain't
Embiid won MVP this season.
Embiid ain't been to a conference finals neither though. So
that's
relax.
All
my
point.
point.
That's
Embiid
Hold
been
on,
point.
I
choked.
got
Embiid
some.
choked. He
Hold on a
choked.
second. And as much as I'm about to throw up in my mouth just to even say this comparison, but everybody swears up and down he's the second coming of Patrick Ewing when he's just a Dollar Tree version of something else. You understand what I'm saying? My
True.
point is this. I listen, man. Listen.
Yeah.
Joel Embiid, is he a talented athlete? Yes, he is. Considering he learned from when he was 15 years old to the point where he is now, thumbs up to him. I'm glad he made a way for him and his family. But I'll be damned if he's the focal point of any team. And the fact that we're not even coming at him as hard as we coming at our own. Yo, we got a cannibalistic issue wrong with our fan base. You understand what I'm saying?
Huh.
And
No,
all we know how to do
that's
is
a
attack
wild
and eat our
mindset. The way
own.
you put
You
that was
understand what I'm
crazy
saying?
because
That right there in
we like to
itself,
eat our
that that
own. That's
hold on
crazy.
a second. That I'm not done. I'm not done. Hold on a second. That is some abusive, physically, mentally. Like you go home and beat the hell out your wife because you mad at your boss because you can't get a raise. That's the type
Yeah,
of shit I'm talking about. That's the type of shit we doing.
yeah, but
You know
I
what I
mean, but that,
mean?
the people just got their
Go ahead,
frustration because
Esgar.
what happens in the playoff. That's all it is, man. And then as far as MB, you can't compare MB's playoff performances to Randall because MB shows up in the playoff. I mean, this probably the one series or something he really ain't show up, but
Man,
all
son,
the
no,
other
he
series,
don't.
all the other
I
No, he
think
series he
don't,
Embiid
shows
hurt
son.
up.
too.
Embiid's not a good player
All the other
before. No, he's
series he shows up.
Embiid was
The
hurt.
only reason he didn't get to the conference final was because of Ben Simmons. Because of Simmons.
well, Simmons is not there, and he
Embiid,
still didn't
Embiid,
get
Right,
to his
right.
conference
Simmons ain't
final.
there no more. But that's what I say. And now Harden. What did Harden do? What did Harden do in this series?
Harden and these guys
Harden had
Nah,
like
nah,
defense.
40.
nah.
I heard like
Harden had
three,
or
like two times.
he had two good games. Embiid ain't do
Two
shit.
get
True, true,
surprising
Okay,
me.
true.
yeah. But what I'm
I
saying
didn't
is
see
like,
that
okay,
happening.
okay.
And
This is one,
Harden's
but
gotten his team to a conference final. Hang on, Scott.
One at a time
Sorry.
though. One at a time. One at a time. Go ahead, Esgar.
yeah, I was saying with MB, you can look at MB's playoffs, his stats in the playoff, like look at his playoff record. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, yeah, he gonna get a series here off in there, something like that. But you look at it for the most part. I mean, he done his work in the playoff. So I'm not gonna fault him for that.
Only
You know what I'm
like in the
saying?
first round of games,
Only he
though.
would have had James Harden a couple of years ago.
What you say, G Money?
Won
What you
that
say?
game.
MC,
Man, please. James
Joel.
Harden
Yeah,
gonna check.
Hold on. What you say, G Money?
Okay, I'll make this quick. Joel Embiid's a great player, but Embiid, I mean, he was inconsistent last year against Miami, terrible against Toronto in 2019, terrible against Boston in 2020 in the first round, terrible against Boston again in 2018 in the second round. The only great series Embiid really had was against Miami in 2018. And if you want to see Brooklyn this year, fine. But other than that, Embiid doesn't show up that much in the playoffs, though. And he's
that's what I
horrible in
said.
elimination games.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
That's
but what's
why
his
I
career?
said if he would
I
have
have to
had,
look it up. What's his career
if he
playoff
would
average though?
had him,
Let me-
if he would have had Harden a couple of years ago when he was putting up MVP numbers, Embiid might have a ring.
But
He's that type of player.
there's more examples of Embiid being that way than there are of Julius Randle.
But the thing is, I'm not sure about Julius.
Joel Embiid averages 24 points and 11 rebounds in the playoffs.
Yeah, okay.
But it's more than numbers, it's eye test. He's disciplined a lot in series. Can I show what I mean? I mean,
How many games he played in the playoffs?
overall his career 53.
Let
Okay,
me still
53
look.
games,
Let's still look.
24 points and 11 rebounds in 53 games. That's 53 games. Not 8 games, not 9 games. That's 53 games.
He was
Average
dominant
24
first
points.
round of series. You gotta use
Okay,
context. But
okay,
he was
but you just
dominant
said that,
series.
Yeah, but they lost too. They lost all
okay,
those
okay,
series.
we lost, but that's 53 games. That's not 9 or 10 games in a postseason. That's
So we just gonna
53
look at
games.
the
That's almost like a
numbers
Man,
and look.
season.
that
So we're
yo,
gonna look at
listen,
the outcome in our
Asgard.
situations, but we're gonna look
So,
at the numbers in other people's
Yo, yo,
situations.
yo, Asgard, Asgard.
Hold on, let me
That's
finish.
that's
Hold on, let me finish. We're gonna look at the numbers in our situation. I mean, look at the end result in our situation, but then look at the numbers in other people's situation. Is that what we saying?
no, I'm looking at the numbers and I'm looking at the results. But what I'm
Okay.
saying is the dude has performed though. So I mean, I'm not. I mean, if he played 53 games and he averaged like 18 points, okay, you know what I'm saying. But he averaged 24 and 11 in 53 games.
Go ahead, Corey Lee.
Yeah, Corey.
Embiid is a good player though. He's like I would go as far as to say Embiid is a championship player, but with
man. Hell no.
With what proof
in the
though? With
right.
what proof
Hold
though?
up, bro. In the right scenario, in the right situation.
Come to New York.
Hell no.
We'll take.
I'm
So
good.
hold on. You want Cat or you because people advocating for Cat and I don't want him.
I
Let me tell
don't
you
want
something.
no. I don't want no parts of neither one of them because they both soft to me.
Embiid is a championship player, but let me tell you another one thing about Embiid. Embiid is a number one, but Embiid is not a closer. He needs a closer. It's that simple. He needs a closer. He need at the end of the game, Embiid he hit a jump shot, whatever. But no, he needs somebody else with the ball. Like I said, he could have used Harden a couple of years ago because Harden don't play D. He controls that whole middle. You're not scoring over Embiid. So it's like it's unfortunate because you need a Harden. Harden, he played his heart out in that first game when he dropped 40, 40, 45. He was never the same. And Embiid was left like, listen, I ain't got no more. I need you to step up. What'd you say? You shot 1 of 15? 115, right?
5 of 18. It was 5 of 18 game
It's
7.
five
Five
or
of
eight.
18.
Couldn't win it for them. They had a couple chances to win the game, and B couldn't do it. But I know that's why I said I know if he had wish he had Harden, they would have got through. But
Nah, dog. I disagree. First of
I
all,
see him be this championship player. Yeah,
I just
I'm
I don't
listening. I'm listening.
I know I don't I just like a lot of these superstars that we got in the league right now. I'm just not or these former superstars or these so-called number one players or these first round Hall of Famers. Some of these cats got open like they got like phony stats to me. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Because
Hmm.
I'm telling you, what's called Harden wouldn't have been a star if they didn't have that little foul thing he used to do to get him to the foul line. That little
Hmm.
twitch he used to have to get him to the foul line. He wouldn't have
Harden,
been. He can't do that. He can't do that no more. So he can't put up the numbers like he did. You know what I'm saying? And as far as all that other, nah, man. Man, look here, bro. I like what we got going on. We got some homegrown stuff we got going on. You know what I mean? And if we cultivate it right and take our time with it and stop trying to rush it, you know what I'm saying? We might have something serious going on here. You know what I'm saying? Now, do we, you know what I'm saying? Do we might need a upgrade in coaching? That's a quite possibility. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to even
I
put
think
that out.
so.
I'm not going to put that out there until I see what happens next season. You understand what I'm saying? Because if we come out there with the same stagnant offense and same old routine and the whackness of the
that's
whackness,
why we
and,
lost to Atlanta too.
But they're already
you know what I'm
grooming
saying?
some. Aren't they grooming Johnny Bryan?
I mean, that's why he's the associate head coach. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, soon, you know what I'm saying, we can push this old man on up into the front office, let him be a scout. You know what I'm saying? Sit there with my man. What's my man name from Utah? The older
Let
brother.
his contract. You know what I'm saying? Give him his money. Give him his contract. You know, because he moved
Yeah,
up
yeah,
into the office. But
yeah,
I
yeah.
think
But
we need to get a youth movement.
yeah, sit him out there with the scouting crew with the old man. What's his name? The old brother, the old black dude. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
you talking about Scott Perry?
Not Scott
World
Perry.
West. What
Nah, nah,
he'll be,
the guy from Utah.
Oh,
um,
Utah, not Ainge.
I can't think of his name right now. But yeah, we got him. You know what I'm saying? Who helps find these talents that we
You talking about Walt
drafted.
something? Walt something?
Walt Perrium. Walt
Yeah,
oh,
Perrium.
yeah.
Fred,
That's his name, Walt Perham. You know what I'm saying? And I let him and Walt collabo and figure out who should we be going for, trying to pick up with all this extra draft capital that we have over the next few years. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's a lot of talent that's gonna be moving places, but sometimes, buyer beware. You understand what I'm saying? Be careful what you looking for, because when we jumped out the window and we did that, we got Cam, and Cam ended up being a malcontent. You know what I'm saying? Because
Uh-huh.
he didn't want to play defense. He didn't want to play within the tip system.
Yeah, we
yeah.
I'm
couldn't.
not and I'm not saying
I
Tibbs was
tell you
always
what.
right, but you know what I'm saying, he ain't that goddamn wrong either.
You know
Yo,
what I think? You know what
Mega,
I think?
hold
Let
on.
me
Let me
say this before I forget, bro.
hurry up. Go ahead.
Yeah, I know the situation on Emmanuel quickly.
Hmm?
Is he?
But
I know he injured, but ain't he a free agent? A restricted free agent?
Nah,
nah,
nah. That's next year.
That's next
We
year.
got this summer or next summer. We got this summer or next summer to extend him.
yeah, we got the thing to extend him. We got to extend him another year, so we straight.
So we can extend him another year. He can sign, but he'll sign. We're not gonna sign him this year, but we can extend him so we could. So basically, he has one more year left. He can get
Right.
traded. You ever thought about that?
I
I
We
mean,
have
mean, I
got him
mean,
under contract.
there's a lot of
I
things
mean, we
going to
could trade
this.
his rights though. We could trade his rights. We could trade his rights. I don't know how that. I don't really know the situation is because the season just ended, but it's a possibility. I gotta look more. You know what I mean. You gotta look. I gotta look more into the books and see what's going on. Who's who can get this happen? Who can get this happen to them? Yeah, he came to the NBA. I gotta find my phone.
same year as Obi.
Hmm.
Huh?
Yeah, he was the same year as Obi. He's a first round pick, just like Obi,
Mhm.
except for Obi got picked in the top 10, and he got picked like 25th or 24th. As a
Yeah,
matter
he
of
got.
fact,
Mhm.
we traded for him. We traded somebody or a pick or something for him.
I think we got that on. He's in that Carmelo. That Carmelo did to OKC. That's how we got him in that trade.
What? Yeah, we did. That's true. But hold up. Didn't Obi play 1 year? He played 2 years, and he's going into his third year, right? Obi, right?
Obi going into his fourth year.
He's going into his fourth year. Oh, all right. Well, yeah, I'm probably right.
Both
Yeah,
going to their fourth year, so they get 5 years as
yeah,
first
you're
round pick.
probably.
They get 5 years.
Mega wants to know, would y'all get mad if we move RJ, Julius Randle, and Mitch for Giannis?
I don't even
That
think
ain't
that's.
happening.
For real, come
I
on,
don't think
man.
I don't think I
Nigga,
would
that
get
ain't
What
mad.
happening.
would
I
you
would
do?
just
What would you do?
I don't think I would get mad. I would immediately think after the trade is done. Now, who we gonna put around them besides Jalen Brunson?
Right.
That's true. He didn't ask for Jalen Brunson.
She like to give like about 7 first round picks or something.
Yeah, it's gonna be wild. So
Didn't ask for
yeah,
Jalen Brunson.
my first thought is who they playing with. Period.
Right, because
Yeah,
when Mitchell
listen,
got
We're
him,
gonna,
I'm
we're gonna,
logical, bro. Like
we're
I'm
gonna construct a
logical.
team like the
Very
Lakers.
logical. Yeah.
That's funny to me. There's just a construction team like the Lakers. I don't know how to. I don't know how. I still don't know how to end the conference championship.
hey, they made some trade in season trade, got some youngsters because they was up up the creek,
I
bro.
still
They needed
don't
some youth. They needed some youth.
What's
think about it. How you gonna? It's some teams that come together. It takes them a while to come. Remember in Miami when LeBron, Wade, and Bosh first came together, they weren't really dominant. They were losing games at first. It took them,
Then
towards
they
the
bust
middle of
out
the
that
season
27 in a row, right?
before they really started.
I was
It
I was
took
thinking
them.
about
But what they win like 27 in a row once they got it together,
Yeah. Once they got together, of course, that season, but
or was
they
that the next
wasn't.
year, or was that the next year?
I think that was the next year.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I think you're right. I think you're right.
I think that was the next year, but they got it together eventually. So the point I'm trying to make is I'm like, okay, they did that, and they was able to get it together, and they didn't even really without any playing time. What does that say?
Well, no, they
Seriously,
had that whole one season they lost in the
they're
championship.
able to do that.
Stronger and harder the next year, and then they won in the championship. That's exactly what happened.
They didn't need. They didn't. They. This is mid-season. They traded for new players, a new roster mid-season. They in the conference championship. Now I know they have LeBron and AD there, but let's be honest.
I got a
Like
better. I got a good
I
question now.
try to say others and this and that.
I got a
The
good.
others.
How far should we go next year? Let's get off the Randall topic for. Let's detour just for a bit, right? And let me ask you, how far should we go next year? Say we don't trade none of our core pieces, right? I gotta
hmm
preface it so we're all on the same page. Everybody, I gotta set the mood, so to speak, right?
so we stay the same.
I wouldn't say stay the same, right? Let's say there's no rent. I mean, no Fournier no more. There's no Rose no more. All right, let's say like I think we still got Isaiah. We still got Mitch. Let's say like Josh Hart gets moved or he decides to opt out and it goes with another team. So we got to fill that void. You feel what I'm saying? And let's say We still got our core pieces though. You know what I mean? But I think I don't want to preface it too much. How far do you think our ceiling is, or did we reach our ceiling with this core group?
No. Wow. I say
Let's
like
start with you, S. God. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Think about it.
like
Think
this.
about it
I
before you
mean,
think about it. Think about it.
but I'm
And
just
I
saying.
preface.
I just think about it like looking at the season and how we ended the season. Like we was like a running team, like with the second unit and all stuff, and then in the playoff we just went to a half court and just slowed down, bogged down offense. If we can get back to that, I think like I mean we kind of beat ourselves in the Miami series a little bit. You know what I'm saying with the not hustling, getting rebounds and defensive stops and stuff like that. Because I think we could have made it to the conference finals. We could have
Mhm.
made it to the conference finals, and I still think we could make it to the conference finals if we play like the way we was playing towards like towards the end of the season when we were scoring like 115, 120 points. I mean, we was rolling. I mean, guys was playing loosey goosey, but then in the
That was
playoff,
the
Let him finish. Let him
you
finish.
know, bro,
Good
that was
talking.
the problem for Julius Randle in the playoffs, in my opinion. When I say his body language, I say his body language was his half court. You had to set up a play, half court play for Julius Randle, and he wasn't really. That was kind of because that's how his whole thing started. We was talking about. And I was like, his body language, and they had to clear out the whole court. He was making turnovers and things like that. That's what kind of turned me off. You know what I mean? He's getting 25 and 5, really 25 and 10, but it's those type of things that it's like who can replace that? I mean, who can replace that? It's bad, but I
Well,
guess it's good
all right.
too.
All right. Well, Corey Lee,
Yo,
what do you think, man? With some minor adjustments, do you think we can move beyond where we got this year?
oh
Or
hell
do we
yeah.
move backwards? Is next year a backwards year for the Knicks or a forward years for the
No,
Knicks?
no,
You
no,
know
no,
how the
no.
NBA work.
Yeah, yeah, I know exactly what you mean. And it was I know exactly what you mean.
And you know I know. You know I know.
So let me tell you something. No, I think this team has boy,
Mm,
we've done more for ourselves this one season than we have in the last two and a
funny.
half seasons. And that was once getting the most important thing that we needed was the playoff experience and winning a series. And not only that, but
The
going
point
deep
guard.
in,
Let him finish. Let
getting
him
a
finish.
point guard and going deep into the next round of the next series.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? We have surpassed. We've done things. We leaps and bounds from what you talking about.
Mm,
Somebody who's been a Knicks fan longer than most of y'all been alive. You understand what I'm saying?
Facts.
So the fact that we even sitting here debating this topic on blowing this team up and going to chase this person and chasing that person, it to me is like you said earlier
The conjecture.
is idiocracy.
Yeah.
mm, mm.
I be seeing it. I be like, yo, I engage in it because it's fun, but I see it exactly for what it is.
Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? Look,
I see it
listen.
exactly for what it is.
You know
I'm
what I'm
like, it's
saying? I'm not gonna be
idiocracy, bro. Like, how are we trying to build a winning foundation when every day we trying to find a new puzzle piece? This ain't 2K,
exactly,
bro.
All
It's
right.
real life.
exactly. And this ain't, and we
Real
are
life,
here
bro.
sticking a round peg in a square hole. Like, what the hell are we
This is
thinking? What are we
this is
thinking?
the situation. This is the situation. You know what we got to do?
Then what they do is
We
try to
got,
throw
this
the
is
big
what this is
names.
what we do.
They try. Hold on.
RJ's got to step up next season.
I'm saying
That's
And I
the
I'm
that's
doing
the
it.
and I
plan.
see
Hold on.
that.
Hold
RJ's
on.
got to step up next season.
You
And I
know
This
what's
is the
funny?
year.
We've been talking about trading
This is the year.
Randall since the playoffs. Nobody talked about how your man went 1-10 in the motherfucking last game. No, I ain't heard it once.
I
hold
know,
And
on,
I've
hold on a
been
second,
on
hold on a
but
hella
second.
shows.
having this
Hold on. Let me
conversation,
finish.
hold up,
Let me
having this
finish.
Hold,
Let me
conversation,
finish
I'm like,
talking.
you
hold,
know
I'm
what?
just talking
stop,
easy
stop,
I'm
because
stop.
listening to somebody else talk.
You can miss me on that one.
everybody been talking.
SK, you can miss me on that one because I'm gonna tell you right now, you're
You
wrong for
about
even
to cape for
mentioning his
RJ?
name.
You about to cape for RJ?
I'm a
Yeah.
cake for the whole team, not just RJ. Hey, first of all, I said this. I've been saying this all year. I give a fuck who on the front of the jersey, not on the back of the jersey. You understand what I'm
Word.
saying? So with that saying, hold on a second. If RJ did show up, or even if a half-ass Randall showed up, we would have been playing Monday. You
Right,
understand what I'm saying?
We playing tonight.
You know
right.
what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Oh yeah,
Quite
Mike, you know,
possibly
yeah,
would
yeah,
have brought it back
you
to the
know what
garden.
I'm
And
trying
God
to
knows, hold on a second, God
say.
knows if we'd have came back to the garden with this shit, then it would have been a whole totally different story. You
Bro,
understand
all
what I'm
that
saying?
man had to
But like
hold on.
if
All he had to
just
do
hold
was
on a
go.
second,
Hold
like I
on.
said though, if it was a fifth, we all be in here
Hold on. No,
drunk
no,
as
I'm not
hell
saying
too.
if it's a fifth. All I'm saying is this. All he had to do was go 3 for 14 or 15 like Randall did, and we would have won the game. That's it.
Oh, okay, you
He
right,
didn't even have to hit 5 or 6 shots. All he had to do was make 3.
bro. But
But hold on,
also
wasn't
too,
he in foul trouble?
Come
that
on.
hold on a second.
No,
Thank
Yeah, he
you.
cap,
was.
cap.
I'm just saying.
No, that's not cap. That's not
That's
cap. Yo,
cap.
listen to me. Hold on a
He got like
second. This whole playoff series with Miami was flawed from the beginning with the referees. I don't give a damn what none of y'all say. And even though they're still out there, you understand what I'm saying? And the way they call them games, a lot of them
mm-hmm,
games,
Yo, Corey, I didn't like it neither. I didn't like it neither.
a
right.
lot of the way they call them games was some bullshit.
Yeah, nah.
You
Especially
understand what I'm
game,
saying?
Yeah,
especially game three.
And see,
Game three, we
and I'm gonna tell you
clearly got
something.
robbed. We got
Hold on a
robbed in
second.
game 3. We got robbed in game 1 with all those calls. I'm like, yo, we in the garden. Why they calling everything for them? And all
I
my
That's
try.
players on
I
the
try to
floor.
be.
Like,
Try to be.
I didn't like it at all. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
I try to be like minded and say they call all games like that.
That's cap.
Cause most
Hey Corey,
games,
Lee,
most
I'm gonna tell
they
you right
call
now,
most games.
Corey Lee, I've been a Knicks fan since Truck Robinson and what's his name and Rory Sparrow, bro.
mm-mm.
He
All
said
right,
way back in the day.
I said some of y'all. I didn't say all y'all.
I know. I'm just it's just like Rory Sparrow, Gus Williams, Truck Robinson.
Yes, exactly.
My
Spider.
uncle told me that they was gonna put Bernard King. You know, he tore his knee up or whatever. But they had what's his name? What's his name? Hot Rod. What's the guy? No, what's his name again?
Who before Bernard King?
Yeah, Bernard King.
Michael Ray
What's his name again?
Richardson.
Michael Ray Richardson. There we go. Yeah, Michael Ray Richardson. They
Yeah, I used
could
to
have
watch
had
him.
Michael Ray Richardson
You got
and Bernard King on the
basketball
same team,
aficionado here.
and they could have had Patrick Ewing on the same team,
Yeah,
but they
Nah.
traded the rights.
We had to let go of Michael Ray Richardson in order to get Bernard King. That's how we
right.
did it.
Oh,
He's
okay,
not
That's
about
how
all
we did
right,
it.
all right. Then I'll go to the one where
We got rid of
that the
Wickhead,
Knicks gave up on.
alcohol.
They gave up on Bernard King.
right.
Bernard King, look, he was killing with the when he was with the Wizards though,
Oh yeah,
but
nah.
the
Nah,
Knicks
but
didn't
Bernard,
put
no,
that
that
Me
together.
and Pat would have killed.
Bernard King was a shell of himself compared to what he was when he was a Knick. You
Yeah,
got to look at him. You got to
but
look at him as like a Carmelo Anthony type who could put up buckets and rebound
Yo,
and dunk,
Bernard King
was
was the most
bouncy with it.
so what
most
about him with the Wizards? He was
So
he
it's
went to the
yeah.
Wizards.
First of all,
Well,
that
no,
type
no,
of
no, he
knee
went to the
injury.
Nets. He went to
Hold on
the
a second.
Nets and the Wizards.
Hold on a second.
If you
Hold on a second,
ask
cuz.
him a question, let him finish.
Because
Go
what you
ahead,
don't
Corey.
know, hold on a second. What y'all don't know is that type of knee injury that Bernard King had.
right,
Yo, that was a career killer.
right,
Most
Yeah,
cats never came back from stuff like that. Everything that
right. He
was
was the
done to
first
him, everything that's done to him, he was a guinea pig for what's going on now. How these
right,
athletes can come back to this day a year
yeah,
later.
yeah. Nobody knew about
Let him finish. Let him finish. Let him finish.
They probably couldn't even diagnose it at one point
Yeah,
back then.
yeah. You understand what I'm saying? This man
Yeah,
tore
what?
What are they trying to
nigga
teach us from
in his
history?
fucking
Let
knee. Are
him.
y'all serious?
Mm-hmm.
Keep talking. Keep it up, man. We
You know
listening.
what I'm saying? And no, and in 5 years, I mean, and sat out 2 years, came back, played five more, and was an
Right.
all-star
Mm-hmm.
Made the
Yeah,
All Star team again.
that's
with a
why he made the
whole
Hall of Fame.
with a
Let me
whole totally new game.
The
acknowledge
Knicks
the chat
gave
real
up.
quick.
Hold up. The moral
I
of the
gotta
story
acknowledge
is
the chat,
the
bro.
Knicks
Hold on.
gave up
Gotta
on
relax.
Bernard King, and they could have had Bernard King and Patrick Ewing on the same team.
Coulda,
Word.
shoulda, woulda, but they
That would have
didn't.
changed.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Let me acknowledge the
could have, should
chat
have,
real
would
quick.
have.
Megan
That would have been something though. That's what I mean. That's the point I'm trying to make. That
no
would
for
have been something right there.
Mega NYK says we're young and lack high level playoff experience.
Thank you.
That's where vets and aid in development. Boulevard says Trent Tucker.
Trent Tucker.
Mhm.
And
And
then
Bill
you said,
Cartwright. Bill
wait,
Cartwright.
Bill Cartwright was on the team. See, I don't go
Charles
that
Oakley.
I don't go that far
No,
back.
no, that
They
was
made this trade for
Chuck.
that.
Yeah, Bill Cartwright got traded for Charles Oakley.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Trade
And
for
then
Clark. That's how they
Mega
did that.
NYK says, think of it like we're just going out bachelor. We're going to get our bachelor's degree, and now we're going for our
Oh,
master's. I had
man.
to.
Okay.
He didn't word it right, so I
Mhm.
had to switch it up for him. But we get what you're saying.
That's
Yeah.
why Mike like love New York so much.
Exactly.
He was about to come to New York, and I heard he was a free agent. He was thinking about coming to play in New York, like in
Who?
90, 96, 97, when he was a free agent.
but Mega,
Who?
Mike,
it's a
Oh,
process when
MJ.
yeah.
Remember, he
this
signed those 3 year. He was signed every contract he signed was a 1 year contract.
E.
Yeah,
When he came back after retirement.
yeah, exactly.
I'm trying to acknowledge this chat,
But
fellas.
you
Oh my
know,
Sorry.
bad.
stay loyal to the Bulls.
Yo,
Yeah,
we don't care about them, man. Cut it out. But
I mean, I'm just
Mega,
I'm just going basketball alley,
all
basketball
right,
lane.
bro. Let me acknowledge this chat, and then we'll
uh,
hear you out. Thank you. But I agree with you. Like we just got our bachelor's this year, you know what I mean? And this our fifth year of college, right? Because we didn't get it in our second year, we got left back. Know what I mean? Because we didn't make the playoffs. So you know what I mean. But we did this year, and we went further. So then we graduated this year. We tightened up. You feel me? And we went to the next grade in college. You feel me? We was like, we're gonna take it a little more serious this time, and then we went way further than we should have been, right? Or what people expected us. That's why they keep saying we overachieved. But now next year it's going to be our with the sophomore before senior, right? So it's our sophomore year. I mean, Jalen Brunson's second year with the team. I expect more.
Hmm.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like when I used to get on my episodes and be like, more, 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 more. Yeah, I need more.
yo,
Yeah.
listen, y'all. Um, Miami is winning right now in the fourth quarter with 2 minutes left.
It's 4 points. Like, but yeah, I think like I said, with Brunson and Mitch being hurt, they was hurt more than more than we knew. But like I said, they still was warriors out there. So I mean, that's another thing too. And Randall was hurt, but if them guys are healthy next year, yeah, we're gonna do a lot more. We can go further.
Yeah, and you know, like Shaw Legacy said earlier, you know, I should even bring the comment back up where he said the man got hurt twice. He got hurt, missed 5 games, and then got hurt, and then re-injured his game in the closeout game. And then people just wanted they was looking for things just to jump on his back, right? So it was a microscope already there, like yo, if he messes up in the playoffs, we want his ass gone, right? And it's like, bro, slow down, my dude. We wouldn't even be in a position for him to mess up in the playoffs if his ass was gone. But it's called forethought, foresight. Know what I mean? Can't be emotional all the time.
We gonna keep it's nowhere for Randall to go.
We, we of course, it's nowhere if you're
So it's
realistic
like
and you're being
like
honest. But this is why I had to put the satire out there. Randall has to go. Randall needs to go because it's funny to me because
it is
I
funny to
know
me though. I say it, man. I
it's funny
can't.
because when people hit it, they're gonna think I'm advocating for it, and then they're gonna realize that, oh no, he's not.
This,
So
yo,
it's
this not yo. If you really looking through this, if y'all really looking through this through some real lenses, like some real. If you want to be microscopic about it, you understand what I'm
Microscopic,
saying? If you really want to be microscopic about it,
philanthropic.
those people out here who are advocating for him to leave are fucking fools. And they don't know
mm,
basketball.
Jimmy
Hold on. E,
Jimmy
let him
Butler
finish.
is
Don't cut
player
him off.
Butler is
Let him finish.
real.
Let him finish. E,
Sorry.
let him finish, bro. Stop it. He's not talking about you. He's talking in general. Let him
I
finish.
got caught
Yeah,
up in the
yeah.
game.
I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah.
saying.
Calm
Not everybody who I'm just saying. Everybody who's dead ass seriously. Like they you know what I'm saying? Because if that was the case, they'd be willing to trade their mama because their daddy didn't get the big piece of chicken. You understand what I'm saying? My point to
down.
you is, is that we need to relax and get out the moment. I had to fall back and get away from the Knicks for a few days and get back into my family because I was so caught up into this bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? You
Word.
know, you cannot make no knee jerk reactions right after a disappointing loss, especially when you felt like we had every right to be where we supposed to be. For an example, like y'all just said, Miami up by four with like 2 minutes left against Boston, who we tore their asses up all year long.
And
And
we
I
all
know
year.
that Boston was not built to beat us.
And these
You know
guys
what I'm
got Matt Strus getting them doing the job for them. Yo, this
so
is
what?
oh
So you
man.
didn't let him, were you done, Corey?
Yeah, I mean, I'm done. Think of
I'm
something.
All right,
sorry,
go
bro.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm just watching the game real time and Matt
Okay.
Strus. You
I'm not
know what I'm
watching the
saying?
game because
But I'm
they
good. I'm
beat
good.
us,
I'm good. I'm done.
and I could care
Damn.
less what them teams do. Real talk. I'm watching it. I'll watch
Yeah,
the finals. I will watch the finals, but I could care less what them teams do. Real talk. Well, the
Yeah.
because it
Miami win.
doesn't affect
Or
me. It doesn't affect
to be
me.
if Miami wins, then I'll be happy that we lost to a championship team if they win. But if they lose, then I'm gonna feel even worse about our situation. You feel what I'm saying? That's how I am.
I'm
At
I,
least
not.
we
I
lost to a
never
team
look
that
at it
won it
like that.
all. That part. But if they don't win it all, I ain't rocking with it. But
But
I would say
they was a
this,
10 seed. They wasn't even in the playoffs.
no,
Imagine that.
we can't worry about that. When they tightened up, they tightened up. They playing their best basketball right now. They tightened up. They like, yo, son, we locked in. You know, some people could play park basketball where you know how it is. Like when you go to the park, you come with your five, and then you
Right.
try to stay on the court all day, man. Come on, man. You acting like you don't know. You never been through that, or
Right.
I'm assuming you have. Have you?
Yeah. No, no, yeah, yeah, of course.
All right. I just wanted to know because I know sometimes we bring our five and then we on the court all day. People begging you to stay because they don't want you to leave because they don't want that
Right.
energy to change.
Mhm.
They're like, yo, nah, bro, you can't go home. I'm like, yo, bro, I gotta work in the
Energy's been
morning. We
sucked
done
out of
played
the Boston Garden.
5 games, bro. Can I leave? No,
Energy's
you
been
can't
taken
go
out of the
home.
Boston Garden.
That's God. They like, no,
Right.
you can't go home, bro. Can we get a six game out of you?
I
I'm
know,
like,
man.
I'm like, damn. All right,
And
bro. One
we
more,
could have won first.
one
We could have
more.
get one game, one at Garden.
And hold on, I the problem be is like, damn, you play that one last game when you was ready to leave, so
I
it takes
know.
you a minute to get back into it because you're like, damn, I'm ready to go home. These
Mhm.
motherfuckers trying to force me to stay, and I want to play, but I'm ready to go. And then it take you like half the game to want to play. Real talk, man.
Real
So
talk.
shout out to Miami if they win this game, but they can still go fuck
Yeah.
themselves. Know what I mean? Real talk.
Right.
That part. Know what I mean? So
I agree with you. I'm with you.
oh nah, for sure. We're gonna give them their respect, but they can still go fuck themselves. That's a fact.
Right.
You know what I mean? You still get your head stomped. Know what I mean? Oh
Hmm.
God. But my next question is if we make any moves and nobody has given me no answers, the only answers I heard was Mikael Bridges and E told me that earlier in the first hour. What moves should we make? Like besides like so when we say we need shooting, stuff like that, right? And I know I'm jumping around. What players should we acquire, man, is what I'm asking.
I'm looking who is. Hold on a second. Let me just do this right now.
And
I
tell me
just, I,
names. I don't want a
I just,
soliloquy. Give me names. I need names like it's boxing. I
I
need
just said
names.
one. I said one. That's what I know offhand, but I don't know. I have to look at the
You
list
said
myself to
Cam
forget.
Reddish?
No,
Who you say?
I said Gary Trent.
Oh, Gary Trent. You did say Gary Trent. So that's three names. E said Mikael
But
Bridges, Cam
I
Johnson.
mean, but McKellen, them guys gonna stay. The Nets gonna resign them guys, man. They ain't
Yeah,
going
yeah, that's
nowhere.
what I'm saying. That's what I said.
Corey
Hypothetically,
Lee.
because that's not
Corey
gonna
Lee.
happen.
I need names, Corey Lee. Give me some
Give me
names.
a second, man. I'm researching
That'd be
right
crazy
now.
if we could do that though.
You
We could
gotta
pull a deal
research
off
the
like
names
that.
that you need. You ain't got them off the top of your head,
Woo!
bro.
Huh?
We would Jalen Brown and what's his name
Is
and
Jalen
trade
Brown a
him,
free
and we
agent?
can pull a deal off like that.
Is
Jalen Brown,
Jalen
you gonna have
Brown
to
a
make a
free agent,
trade.
or we just speculating that he gonna request a trade?
Right, you're gonna have to trade for him. Yeah, he ain't gonna be a free. I mean, he ain't gonna get out there on the free agent market like
So
that.
Yeah,
He
I,
gonna
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't see. I don't even like engaging in them type of conversations because that's just conjecture
Yeah,
and
in the free agent
illogical
market, then
conversations. Oh, we gonna get
yeah.
Jalen Brown? No, we not. That's why I don't even like talking about getting Embiid and stuff like. But he more
Ain't Jimmy
realistic.
Butler?
He is getting
Jimmy
disgruntled.
Butler free agent?
What would you say?
Ain't Jimmy Butler free agent?
Who?
Jimmy
Jimmy Butler.
Butler. Yeah.
He
Is
ain't
Jimmy?
leaving Miami.
He
Nah.
don't
Why
play
would
in
he leave?
Miami,
Why would he
but
leave Miami? I'm
he
going
at
to
the end of his
Miami.
career.
Que hito esta happy.
He'll probably get
Why would
like a
you leave
year or two
Miami
out
when
of
they got
him.
all them Spanish mommies down there? Are you crazy?
Wow.
Yeah, 50
Look at
kids
it from that
there.
point of view.
The
And
Boulevard says Shea Gilgeous Alexander, man, he just got all NBA first team, I think,
We
today.
should imagine we could have got him. We could have got him.
So Giannis, I'm trading Randall, right? Bridges and SGA, they not ready yet, so no. And that's just my personal opinion.
I don't know. I mean, whew.
Well, first
It's all
you gotta
about
see.
who,
Huh?
because we gotta fill up that spot. If
Well,
we, that road spot.
he said SGA, Giannis, and Bridges, right? And I'm saying I'll trade Randall for Giannis. That's Giannis. Two-time MVP,
But you
two-time
got
defensive MVP. Why wouldn't I trade for a player like that? Are you crazy? I'm not. I'm not. I'm
Giannis.
not. I'm
Listen,
not
listen to
insane.
me.
I'm not. Hold on.
Listen to me. This is
You
not
gotta
an
let me.
insult,
But you're
bro.
not even letting me finish before you start talking in between when I'm speaking. Chill, bro.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Sorry about that.
So what I'm trying to say is that why wouldn't I'm not mad or crazy. I would trade for the person that clearly is accomplished more and would give us the better odds to win. You know, realistically. You feel what I'm saying? Now, E, what do you want to say? You can't be quiet now, nigga. You felt like cutting me off when I had something to say, so you should have something to say now.
Hey, fellas, I'm about to
It's
jump off, man. So I get up in.
all good. As God, man, appreciate you coming through, my guy.
All right, man. Good.
Nice
You
seeing you,
always,
SJ, man.
always welcome,
See,
my
that's
G. You
God. We
always
got to get
been
together,
fine.
man. This
What's
football
All
going
right,
on?
season.
man.
You
Yeah,
already know the
definitely.
SK vibe, bro. I call people out. I hold you. You
Yeah,
already know how.
yeah, Corey Lee. I got you though. Yeah, we
You
gotta do
already
that
know the
though.
vibes, man. I appreciate you
Hmm.
coming through. I'm gonna drop a bomb in your name real quick one time
Yeah,
for the
man.
mic.
Yeah, man.
Corey Lee,
I
don't
remember.
hear me, bro. Don't forget that Bermuda bar, bro. We gotta hit that up though, Giants. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. All right, then. I definitely
49ers
will keep
only
that in mind,
time,
man.
man. I heard
Who?
y'all say Giants. I'm assuming you're talking about a football team.
Yeah.
49ers, that's my squad,
Yeah,
bro.
these are nuts.
That's what we're doing.
Here he comes throwing that monkey wrench, the weird monkey wrench.
That's,
Nobody asked.
All right,
that's the
bro.
only
Y'all be
thing we're
good, bro.
doing.
Y'all be
If,
good.
Y'all have a good night. You have a
All
good
right,
night,
fellas.
bro.
All right.
Respectfully.
all right.
Why you
Listen,
coming
let
in
me
and
ask. I
throwing that
wanted to
weird
ask
monkey
y'all a
wrench,
question.
man?
I finally remember what I forgot, but I wanted to ask you a question.
Go ahead, man.
All right, this is real shit. Who do you think? Because we don't know what's gonna happen. So who do you think is gonna be the next coach? There's a lot of coaches fired this
Tom
past week
Thibodeau is
too.
not Tom Thibodeau is not getting fired, so it's gonna be Tom Thibodeau.
Like I said, we don't know what's happening, but we need a head coach. Who,
If
who,
Tom
who,
was getting
who
fired, Tom would have been fired.
why,
We'd have fired him in
why is it
December.
so hard? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is it so hard to
Or we would
say
have, or we would have.
who would you be who would be a coach?
You
It's not
think
hard to answer.
so?
We just won 47 games. We went to the second round of the
Hold
playoffs.
on,
You
Corey.
feel?
Hold on, Corey. Chill. Who do you think should be our head coach is the question. You're not asking the right questions.
And mid season, he was calling for his job.
But we because Knicks fans are erratic and irrational.
You
You
was
know that.
doing it too.
I never called for Thibodeau job. Don't put
He was
that on.
calling for Tibbs' job.
Not erratic.
A
Or
lot of
I'm
people was
erratic.
calling.
I'm
They was talking
definitely
about
erratic.
blowing it up. All of this.
No, I'm
So
erratic,
know.
but I'm not irrational. So you could never put that type of hyperbole on me because it's not
All
true.
right, man. I ain't gonna challenge you, man. That's
You
what I
can
heard.
challenge all you want, but it's on tape. Our conversations, all of them that we had.
All right, cool. We'll do that. Listen, I'm just saying. I mean, it's a good, it's a good talking piece,
There's nothing to talk about though. To keep
right?
it real.
Yo, I don't think we should run it back completely. I think we should keep our core. I'm not gonna lie. I'm light on RJ. I think he should stay. I'm light on Brunson. I think he should stay. I'm light on Randall. I think he should stay. Everybody else is workarounds, man. To be honest with you, that's me though. You know, I would never look
Well,
at one of our
I
strong
would.
points and think he's a weak point when there's weaker points.
What
That don't make
what's your
sense.
take on what? Okay, I cut you off. Yeah, continue.
Yeah, I would never look at a strong point or one of our strong points, right? And then because you only as weak as your weakest link, and is he our weakest link, or you only as strong as your weakest link? He's not our weakest link. So for us to be focusing on him shows me that we don't even really got our mind where we're supposed to have it at. We're supposed to be focusing on the things that can help those type of players fucking flourish and rise and do more. Like not mess up the team and mess up the chemistry that got us to where we were, so we could do less. Like you got to think further, man. You got to think deeper. And I'm not saying people don't do that. I don't know what they think or what they doing. I'm just saying, man. Real talk, man. Let me do this real quick one time for the one time for you respond. E. Yo, Boulevard, what's good, man?
What's good, man?
My bro.
You muted.
What's up, bros?
What's
You
popping,
good?
man?
You good?
SK,
What's
what's
good? What's
good,
going
man?
on, bro?
What up, dude?
You
What up,
already
E?
know the vibe.
CL.
What it do? What it
Ain't nothing,
do?
man. Just stepped into the crib, man. Had to join in, man. I've been texting y'all, well, looking at
Nah,
y'all as
nah.
I was moving off.
I appreciate the interaction, man. We need it, man. One hundred
You know what
percent.
I'm saying? I gave my man CL a call. Was like, yo, man, my man SK, man, get up on there real quick. You know what I'm saying? Till I get to the crib and whatnot. But yo, the conversation is what's up. I like that. You know what I mean?
I
Y'all
pre.
making all good valid points.
Yeah, I tried to come a little more. You know, we gonna argue. We gonna keep it barbershop. We gonna keep it ratchet. But
I like the barbershop
we
ratchet.
cleaning it up slowly but surely.
Yeah,
It's
okay,
getting
okay.
cleaned
It's all
up. You know
good.
what I mean?
We're
Because
working on it.
if
you
it was
know
up to
what
me,
I'm saying?
it'd be strippers in the back, shirts off. You know what I mean?
When? When? Let
If it
me
was
know.
That's
up to
probably
me,
2 shows from now.
but kids and
You
stuff,
said
so
two
we
shows
can't
from
do it
now?
like
Nah,
that.
let's stop.
It's not up to me. It's not up to me only. So you feel me?
No
But
doubt.
what you think about the topics we've been covered, man? We covered
Man, y'all covered a lot, man. Since
yeah,
I had jumped in earlier, man. What you been on for about an hour and some change, man? You
two,
definitely
two,
covered a lot.
two, two. We talked about
Oh,
Randall
okay.
needing to go because he said that he thought I forgot. He
Hmm.
said that he was ready to trade Randall for Portland's pick
I
before
heard
the
you.
before the
Uh,
draft lottery even happened, not knowing what the pick number would even be.
I
That
heard
was the
that part.
topic
Yeah,
that we covered for like 30 minutes.
yeah. I heard
It
that.
was a
I heard.
risky move. I didn't say
That's
I
not a
gotta
risk.
stop. You making a comment about me. Hold on. You making a comment about me, and
Hmm.
it's just
Get
it's
it right.
not. I
Get it
can't.
go.
I didn't fully make that comment.
First of
I
all,
Hmm.
I was talking about the topics that we covered, and you just
Right,
felt
right.
salty for
Okay,
eating out
all right,
the
but I just
turkey
want to
as
be
always, right?
clear. Tell
It's
the
all
truth.
good, my boy. You
Don't
can't
make a
help it.
lie up and
We know you
and
can't
then
help it. We
tell a
still love
story.
you, Pete, but you gotta relax, man.
But I
Damn,
heard you lying. That's why I just had
in minority voice,
it's like an
you gotta relax.
automatic thing.
In minority voice, you gotta relax,
I
man.
mean, yo, man, we fested tonight, man. We fested tonight, but it's all good. But check it out, man. What you had said earlier, man. Yeah, nobody could predict it about that Portland joint. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Um, Julius, I'm not on the fence all the way with Julius. I'm 50-50 like G Money said. I did hear his comments earlier. It wasn't about Trey and Randall. My biggest thing with I think Randall is a very talented player, dude. You know what I mean? I really think he a good player. Mega, what's up? I think he a good player and everything. Yo, he deepish, man. He move like he be moving like a little girl, man. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? He with the shooting and then with the
emotions on
arguing
his
with
shoulders.
quickly.
You would
Huh?
prefer if he didn't show his emotions,
he
but he
he.
shows.
Right, man. Play the game. Just play the game, bro.
He shows.
Play the
He does.
game.
He does show his. He definitely shows his emotion. You can
Play.
see it on his
No, I
face.
don't mind him
You can
showing.
see
I
it
don't
on his.
mind him
You
showing.
can see it on his face. You can see it on his face. You can see
I don't
it.
mind him showing his emotion. Don't do it against your players, yo. Don't do it against your teammates and
Don't
whatnot. You
do
know
it
what I mean?
against the
When you
teammates.
start shooting and
Do it
whatnot,
against,
you ain't hitting or you
and
not
that's
hitting
no.
right off the muscle. There's other things that you can do to help the team. If your shot is off, help with some doggone defense, bruh.
Yeah.
Don't do it to the
You
teammates
figure?
because you're gonna mess with their character.
And
You're gonna mess
then
with
like
their confidence.
homeboy said, not to cut you up, homeboy. When Kenya Martin said after they won that game at the Garden, you ain't even go check your homeboys and yo, we won the game. You ran, and I
You
don't like to talk
agreed
about
with
nobody's
that
family.
malarkey.
You ran to the
Oh,
wife and
because
the
look,
kid.
You agreed with that malarkey.
what are you talking about,
Sorry,
bro?
SK.
He came on the. Listen, I
I'm
don't know,
asking
bro.
you. Did you
Look,
agree with that?
I don't know,
Matter of fact,
man. If that's
hold on.
true, but if that's true, but if that's true, that means something.
E.
Yo,
Kenya Martin was making a speculation. We know it's not true.
Right,
You
okay,
don't.
right.
all right.
He
You
was making
don't
If
know.
that's
speculation. Right.
Hold
true,
on.
I want
You
to say
gotta
but
that
let
we
right.
me
seen
finish.
him do it. We
But
seen him do it
no,
many
no.
times,
First of all, stop talking, please.
bro. I seen him. We seen him. Don't you can't make a conversation off a lie. I seen him do it. I called
Right.
him out about
You
doing
see
it.
him not celebrate with his teammates.
I seen him walk straight to the background.
So,
Unless
I
he
kind
had
of seen that too.
unless he
I ain't
had a
gonna front.
twisted ankle.
so
Unless he
he
had
has.
a
I kind
twisted
of
ankle,
So
we
just
ain't know
because see,
about.
this is what I don't like. People don't have to move the way they want. You want them to
That's
move,
true
bro.
too. That is true
Like
too.
y'all need to get over this things where y'all want people to be these cookie cutter paste type of
All
people.
right, man.
Hold on, I'm
You
not done.
entitled to your
First of
opinion.
all, I'm not done, bro. Right? We not cookie cutter place paste copy and paste type of people, right? We the type of
Mm.
people, or not we. I don't know him. I prefer the type of people that move on the fucking own beat of they drum, right? We ain't gotta
Facts.
do what you tell us to do, how you want us to move. Fuck all of that. You know what I
Facts.
mean? Was the result what we wanted it to be? No, right? But you don't know how hard that man worked just because his body language don't exude what his body language wants you to look like. Come on, bro. That was matter of fact, that's stupid, and it's not even basketball we talking about at this point.
Okay, hold on. Now let me cut you right there, real swift. It was not. What's not basketball is when you going up against you arguing with your teammate and whatnot, you ain't helping your motherfucking teammate up off the fucking floor after he went and bust his ass to get that bucket. You ain't what's not basketball, nigga, is when that nigga Bam hit homeboy in the face. He go against all his teammates and all of that. Dude, if somebody elbow you in your eye, right, and you from you know the hood.
Yeah.
Any real dude get elbow in the eye, you supposed to be that dude. You gonna get one back.
Hold on,
He
but
done
let me
stepped
ask
on
you a
your
question real
chill,
quick,
chill. Hold on,
Boulevard.
SK.
I went
Hold on,
back and forth.
SK.
Now, hold on. I want to ask you. Stop right there. Stop right there. Does the context of the elbow matters? Just because you got elbowed in the eye, you should let it
No, I'm
off,
not saying it.
or is it?
Bro, you
No, I'm
missing the
asking.
topic. You
Is it?
missing the point.
Hold on. I'm talking to Boulevard real quick. Let us finish.
Go ahead, bro.
What I'm asking is, if it was an intentional elbow, yes, it's going to be a problem. But if it was an accidental elbow, when you knew y'all just both bodies was awkward, are you going to get as mad or as an intentional elbow where dude was just swinging his elbows wild?
Okay, that's a great point. I understand that part where you going with that. That should fuel you for your team, man. You this nigga just elbowed me in my damn eye, man. Hold on, I'm going
What
all
my
in.
teammates said.
I'm going all in. He done stepped on my man ankle.
You
He
going to go
done
all
clean
in
Huh?
up.
after you got
Homeboy,
elbowed?
hold on, y'all. Hold on. This nigga Lowry was throwing his foot trying to intentionally kick dudes. It wasn't not. You know what I'm saying? The whole team was grimy. You seen it, bruh.
You see what's going
This would have
on.
been fuel for me.
I
This would have
seen
been
it.
food for me to push my team further. Now, all I'm trying to do is intertwine one thing and whatnot. What Kenya Martin said is speculative. Yes, that's one. It's speculative. But at the end of the day, he did walk straight to his damn wife. It didn't get. I know we ain't no cookie cutter
Hold on, that's
punk,
not true.
whatever.
You got you.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
didn't see the whole
I ain't
perspective.
have
What
a
Okay,
he
you
camera
know,
told
on
me,
I
the
didn't.
the
I
whole
whole
didn't.
listen.
Well, so
the
then
whole
let me
He
time.
let
didn't
me
walk
stand
straight to his
corrected.
wife. He
But
kissed his.
she
Listen,
said she
I'm
must
not
sit
even
at the
making
Listen,
same
this.
spot.
Hold on. He
She must
kissed
sit
his
at the
son.
same spot every
He
game.
kissed his son first, and then kissed his wife, and
okay.
he pinpointed the man kissing his
Well, then
wife.
I stand.
Like that's all
Then
he
I stand
did.
corrected.
That's not true, man. Why can't a
I
man
stand corrected.
acknowledge the
Man,
family after
why you
extending the
caping so
I
hard
severance?
for
never
this
said that.
guy,
I never
man?
say that nobody can't
You know what I'm
never say his
saying?
family or nothing. But I
I
stand corrected if
gotta
that's the case.
man, family, bro. That's great. Y'all don't even see the logic in what y'all saying, bro. Y'all wild for that. A man
I
can't
don't know,
celebrate
man.
with who he want to celebrate with. I ain't gotta
No, no,
like
no,
you
Bruh,
as long
no,
as we get the job done.
no. Nobody said that.
bruh, who
Nobody said
cares
We
that.
all
about
got
that?
jobs.
I'm talking about in
You
the
like all
battle,
your
in the heat of
coworkers?
the
Hold on.
battle of
Do you
winning
like
this game,
all
in the
your
heat of the
coworkers,
battle of
Boulevard?
winning the game.
Michael
Do you like
Jordan,
all your
listen,
hold on, E?
listen to
E,
this. This is the
E,
only thing I can
no, E,
equate
I'm
this
not
to.
done.
This is the
E, I'm
only
not
thing
done.
I know you're not done, but you gotta let me, I know what you're saying. This is the only thing I can equate this to. When Michael Jordan has a lifelong grudge, put it this way, Michael Jordan has a lifelong grudge. He made it that Isaiah Thomas couldn't even make the dream team because at the end of the game he didn't come and shake his
And
hand
shake his
like the
hand.
rest of his
Yeah, I
teammates.
remember that.
Yo,
Lifelong
forget that.
grudge.
You
He
like
didn't
all your
even go in the
coworkers or
gym.
not? Do you like
See,
everybody
but see,
that you
that's what
work
I'm
with?
talking about. It's okay. It's not okay, bro. Like yo, you know what I'm saying? That this is me playing a sport. Don't be a sore loser. They saw you if he was a sore loser. I don't know whether they lost game one. I don't know if he played game one. He ain't
Mm.
play, he ain't play game one. But you be a sore loser. You know what that's affecting? That's affecting team's chemistry.
But how do we
That's
sort of
it.
win or lose?
What?
Oh,
SK,
you're
your
talking
mic
about
coming in a little crackly. Hold on, I'm
Chemistry.
mine,
sorry. Yo,
fairness.
SK, your mic coming in a little. Your mic coming in a little crackly.
Mine's?
Yeah, just a little bit, just a little bit. Or maybe it's my headpiece, but I know I just want this, man.
I don't think it's my
All right, I hear
mic.
you. Okay, you good, you good,
What
you good,
about
you
me?
good,
I'm good. I'm good.
you
I'm
good,
like, I
you
don't think
good,
it's
you
Maybe
my
good.
it's
mic.
me.
Yeah,
I'm
for sure.
watching Inside the NBA. It's a good. You
Mm.
understand what I'm saying though?
E, we understand, but
Listen,
I'm trying to get a point across. But you keep cutting
without
Yeah, you go. You
off.
go.
well,
Go,
back
go,
to my
go.
point real quick. Back to my point real quick, dude. I think Julius is a tremendous talent. I think he got the skills, he got all of that, and I know
I agree with
y'all
you.
talking about the body language, man. That helps towards it. That helps propel the team. The morale of the team is this. He supposed to be the leader. Am I correct?
I think he should
Yeah,
be.
I
Yeah,
mean,
Am I correct? Is he supposed to be the leader?
I don't
I
know.
think
I
he, I
guess
don't think
I
So
he.
guess
then,
going
he
into it,
Hold on.
if
he
he's the
supposed to
leader,
be.
I don't
He's
think he
going
should
if
be
he's
the
the
into it
leader,
leader, but I think
was
he should be one leader. But
by
the
far.
way
But
he
then
definitely. Let me finish,
I
bro.
thought jokes, man. By
E, you
far, he
gotta let
was
me.
the leader.
Gotta, you gotta let people speak, bro.
Go, 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 go. You know how I be joking. I say jokes to
if
I
he,
myself.
definitely think he should be a leader,
go ahead,
but his
SK.
tactics don't really work, right? I know he's more of a lead by example, but when you ferocious and you big like that, he should definitely encourage his teammates more. You feel what I'm
Oh,
saying?
Facts,
And stop
facts.
being so down on
That's
himself
why I call the nigga a
because
diva, yo. Come on, man.
and I don't think it's a
there
diva,
you.
but what we not understand. Can I finish, bro? Before you fucking do it again.
Yeah,
Thank you.
go, go. Keep talking.
Yo, man, y'all chill.
They don't.
Come
He
on,
can't even
SK.
say a whole sentence before he ready to cut me off, man. God damn. I'm
He
trying to
said
explain
some. He said some
what
shit
I'm
that I
saying.
agree with. He
No,
called him a diva. I was like, that's some diva shit. It
no, what
is.
I'm saying
He
is
ain't
that,
Giannis. He don't get to do that. He ain't on
bro,
that level yet.
E,
He ain't on that
E, you're,
level.
E, you're doing it again. You didn't even let me finish my
My bad.
point.
My
Chill,
bad.
bro. What I'm trying to say is that Julius Randle hasn't been in this role very long, and he's learning how to win. We've only been in two playoff situations. I don't even think he's made the playoffs in his career until he got with us. And if so, maybe once. Right? I don't
Okay, but
remember.
SK, what happens after next year if we run it back? Not to cut you off. If we run it back, bruh, If we run it back, if we get back to the same point, and he do all that spectacular stuff during the regular season,
Yeah.
now we need that playoff Randall. What we gonna do then? Tell me then,
Well,
bro.
if, I would tell you, like at this point, if it's like a consistent thing where he's just not going to show up, or if we have enough people to circumvent the fact
What
that
we gonna do, man? That's what
we
we asked. What
E,
we gonna do? What is the
E,
circumstance?
E,
Yo,
don't fucking troll me, E. I don't want to. You my
oh
man,
man,
so I don't want to
yo,
be.
I've been laughing at y'all, both of y'all, all night, yo. I swear to God,
No,
like
because this is what we do. We go at each other. It's
that's what it's
hilarious.
supposed to be.
It's
Garbage
like
talk, yeah, garbage,
it's almost like the odd
barbershop
couple.
talk.
You know what I'm saying? It's like the odd couple.
Yeah,
We
you did,
go
yo.
at each
That's where I was going. That's
other.
where I
Yeah,
was going. I was going
but
with the odd
he be
couple.
doing
But
that
go
shit
ahead,
on
bro.
purpose, and I be trying to tell him like, yo, eat my man, but stop trolling, bro. I'm trying
hmm
to get a fucking point across. We don't need to know what we're gonna do because I'm gonna do it
hmm
to you. I'm gonna unmute you, E. But let me finish my point. You know what I mean,
hmm
Talking. Yeah,
but what I'm
respond.
trying to say, is this, right? Right?
hmm Yo, what happened to your background, man? My bad.
Oh, my
Not to
background,
come off the subject.
uh,
Yeah, what happened to your background?
fucking OBS ain't been acting right, man. You
Oh,
know,
got you, got you, got you, got
different
you, got you,
programs
got you,
for different
got you,
strokes.
got
You
you.
know what I mean? But it
Yeah,
is.
yeah. All right.
All I'm saying is that we definitely can improve the team, and we definitely
Mm,
need to make some moves. But I don't think we need to trade our core pieces. I think we need to grow and put pieces around our core pieces until it's a clear factor that these three guys don't work together. Right? This is the first time
Fact.
these three guys actually play together, and I'm being as sophisticated as I could be with y'all without going hard on y'all, right? Because I really could.
Man, speak that shit, man. Talk that shit, man. Let's
Okay.
go.
But all I'm saying is that like you got to leave room for improvement. You got to let people grow. You got to let them gain some continuity and shit like that. You know what I mean?
hmm
You got to let it's basketball. It's not football where you could just plug a team together one season and just make a run. You
hmm
know what I mean?
Plug in and play. Yeah.
Unless we get a player that's been super good for mad long, like a Rasheed Wallace or Andre Iguodala. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I keep asking for names. Boulevard.
Oh, I'm,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
thinking
I mean,
like,
I'm like asking for names because I'm like, yo,
the
if we
missing
gonna
link.
get rid of one of our best players, and regardless, right? Even though Brunson ain't got no accolades on our team, right? They still call
hmm
him
No,
the
I
best
like
player.
that.
If we were,
I like where
hold
you
on,
going with
hold on,
that.
hold on. If even if you want to, you ready to trade our best player, right? Or even if it's in my mind, right?
I like where you going with that.
What are we getting? What are we doing? I want some. Give me
Keep
some
it
I
names.
mean,
safety. Keep it safety. Keep it safety. What we gonna do is play. We can play, and then we can find. We can issue. We can point out a missing link, and we can make it an season trade. That's why I'm
I
kind of
think,
like.
I mean, right now, I don't think we're in a
that's not.
position to even trade Randall right now. Not to cut y'all off. I'm sorry. I don't even think we're in the position to trade Randall. But
Yeah,
if
yeah.
we were, I'm looking at Giannis. I don't even fronting, and I'm looking at SGA and whatnot. You know what I mean?
That's gonna
Um,
be a hard deal
I know that's gonna be a hard deal. That's if it was a split, we all be fucked up on shit.
though.
Word. You know what I
That's a
mean?
hard deal.
But
See, but
You
that,
got
I'm
you got
definitely
to
looking
think
at
see,
Giannis if it's
professionally.
out there.
that's the thing, right? We may be
But then, yeah, who we
overvalued.
building
See, but
around
people
him?
see this is what kills me. I
You
don't
build
mean to cut
around
you off.
Brunson.
This is what killed me, right? Is people want to get rid of
Brunson another
Randall, but
one, bro.
then hold on. But people want to get rid of Randall, right? But then when you value him, you thinking, oh, I want Giannis, oh, I want SGA, oh, I want this. You can't have
Mhm.
it both ways, right? You're not
Facts,
going to get
facts. That's why I say if.
back for Randall what you ready to give up for him.
That's why I say if.
That's a
That's why I say
fact.
if. I ain't gonna front, man. I mean,
That's
I
why
would
I
like to
oppose it
see
all the way
him
around.
go somewhere because I want him to be a leader. I want him to be a leader, man. You can't be a leader with all of them feminine trades, dude. You know what I'm saying? When I'm saying that, I'm not calling him a fun boy or nothing like that. But you got too much emotion, man. You know what I'm saying?
Can't
You if
handle
you want to be the leader, you want to hit the shots, you want to be the number one scorer, this, that, and the third, then you got to lead by example. And all that, get your hand off your play, your teammate and acting like a
mm-hmm.
little little female and whatnot. I can't deal with that. We don't deal. Real dudes don't deal with that. I don't care. You 6'8", 240 pounds, dude. If I see that
Dude's
you act
got
like that,
pride.
and I ain't all of that,
Respect.
but if I see you act like that, I don't want to be around you because you bring the morale of the team down. It
There you
goes
go.
as, and then
And
teams
so
don't take accountability for
So,
what you all
but
this
when he's
spinning
being,
and winning and losing the ball and everything. Come on, man.
but when he's being a great teammate, we don't highlight that. We only focus on when he's down.
When
Like
did
he's
he? I
not.
mean, okay,
Hold on,
I'm
hold
not.
on, hold
I
on,
don't
hold on.
know the day
We
to
only
day.
not
focus
an
I don't know the
excuse.
day
on
to
the
day.
part when he shows his emotion. I
It's not
think
an
that's kind of
excuse, man.
unfair when we don't highlight the other factors in the man's characteristic. We only microscope and
Bro,
highlight the bad things that happen.
No, no,
So
no,
that's
no. I'm not trying to
what
say
we
that. I
know.
seen him
No,
be a
use
good teammate.
Boulevard. Don't say no,
it
no.
was good thing.
Because
He
you know
dropped
that's
like
exactly what he
48
fucking
points
with.
I
one
seen him
game.
be a good teammate,
You
but I
know
see him be
that's
more
what
of
he
a damn
fucking
bad
with.
teammate than a good
Team,
teammate, bro.
I'm not
team
saying
dropped like 50 cents.
he's the
Like,
best.
what? I'm
I
sorry.
don't think
How much he
Randall's
dropped
the
that?
best teammate. It's a lot of times
30
that I think
cents.
you was the closest to this dude. Why you ain't help him up? You hella nonchalant. You don't get fives all the time. It's little basic shit that he don't do that I'm like, all right.
What the
Yeah,
hell? What the hell is that? What the fuck is
it's
that?
Saying
it's
he not
fucking
LeBron. He think he's
it's
LeBron.
finicky. I wouldn't say he's the
That's the
best team.
perfect word.
I know it. I know
Finicky.
exactly. It's finicky. It's finicky. Yeah, he's finicky as fuck. Yeah, but
That's not good. That's not good for
look, man,
team chemistry. It is what it is. Shit.
his
You
finickiness
know what I'm
shows more
saying?
than other people's finickiness. Man. I'm just
Facts,
saying.
facts,
But that
facts.
doesn't mean that
Corey Lee, you here?
he's the only motherfucker that's finicky on our team, right? A lot Grimes is finicky. Fucking Quickly is finicky. If we gonna just go down
Got
the
that
line of
acne
people
on
that
his
just
face
mess
and whatnot.
up in big moments, or when you need them the most, he ain't the only player. So just to highlight one person
Well,
and
who do
pretend
we see it more from, though, bro?
a lot of people, RJ, Grimes,
I
Quickly
see. I know. I ain't
disappeared.
gonna front. I see
Come
RJ
on,
be in
man.
his
Like,
little moment. I ain't gonna
who
front.
do we see it more from? All of Mitch. Come on, everybody.
Andre got it. Andre got to
D-Raz,
step up.
Come
Ken Ember,
Andre
what
got
up?
to
What
step
up? What
up
up?
that season.
on, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
No, I hear
Andre
you.
got to
Yo,
step up next year.
yo,
come on,
SK, I
man.
don't disagree with
Like,
you. I don't
nah,
disagree with you at no point
because
and whatnot.
I paint broad. I'm not just trying to. I didn't even shit on RJ, and we know 2 years ago how I felt about
Oh,
that
that's your
man.
dude, man. That's your dude.
I know.
Look at it
No,
like this.
I was bicycle Luke King, kicking him all around the internet. But
Listen. Let me say
but I
something.
realized, right,
Let me say something.
kicking
I
that
told
man
my
when he's
brother,
down ain't gonna help him grow, right? Let's
Mm-hmm,
RJ,
help
mm-hmm.
that man build and
RJ,
be better, right? Go ahead, E.
RJ going into
You got though.
I think top of his first
Hold on, you about to say young?
second year.
Is that what you about to
So
say?
what
He
I'm
young?
saying is RJ. What I'm saying, he going into his first or his second year, right? Of his
Second year
contract.
what?
We got him locked up of his contract. First to second year. I don't
He's
even
going his
think it's
first
his
year, his new contract.
first year new contract. All right, boom.
So he
You got to
officially
do
a
it.
veteran now.
Hold
He a veteran
on.
now, huh?
Yeah, all right, cool. Yeah, he a veteran now.
Oh, I tell he walked himself into that.
That's right, getting around it. You know what I'm saying? He's an NBA
You
5 year,
can't call a
he a
person in a
five
second
year vet.
contract young no more. He a veteran.
All right,
He
he a
not young no
5
more.
year vet.
He a vet.
He a 5 year vet.
He a
Mm.
I
vet.
like RJ,
See how he walked
and
himself into that?
I didn't
See how
walk
easy it
myself
is?
RJ
in there.
definitely
I
stepped
know
up in
that.
the playoffs. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not gonna make excuses up for that. Exactly. RJ, we got a 5 year vet. Contract just started. He already averages 20 points a game, and
Twenty and what though? Twenty and
he's
what?
doing
20 points and what though? Like what's his rebound?
20.
What's his
I
assist?
want
What's his
him to get
he need
25 and
more
5.
than 20 points because 20, 10, and 4 or 20, 10, and 5 is better than just 20 points. What are we
About
talking about?
20, 25. He's putting up those similar numbers. You
What?
know what
He's
I'm
putting up
saying?
20. He's putting up 20, 10, and 4?
Okay. You want 20,
He
that's
putting up
what
20,
you
10, and
doing
4?
20, 10,
I'm
and 4.
asking what he putting up. And he know he only put up like
All right.
25 and
So
3. You know he put
he
that
putting
up.
up 20, 10,
20,
and
20 points, 3 assists, and like 5 rebounds.
Mm-hmm.
He know that's what
Mm-hmm.
he put up. But he
all
trying to
right, well,
beat around it. He won't answer the
That's a
question.
fact.
That's why I keep
he's
asking him.
averaging 1 more rebound and 2 more
I
assists.
already know
That's
the
all.
answer.
He going into next year. He averaging 20 points. The dude is elevating his skills. So by the time, I think about this. By the time we got him in his third year, if he keeps going up on the trajectory, we're gonna have a very good player on our hands.
All right, let me ask you a question.
Right?
Because you don't like Randall's
Tell me if
style,
you
right?
ain't
Hold on, let me ask you a
answer my
question.
question.
Let me ask
You
you a
just said
question.
let me ask you a question. Yes or no?
Let me ask.
I want my answer first.
I disagree with you,
Mm-hmm.
but let me ask you a question. If what was my question?
He said no. That's crazy.
My question is about RJ. No, my question is about RJ. My question is about RJ. RJ averaging what he averaging now, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's what I remember now. So you said you don't like Randall's play style, correct?
Style of play, I don't like that.
So all right.
Yeah,
So you don't like his
half
style
court.
of play, his play style, whatever you want to put it in the front, you want to put it in the back, it don't matter. Same shit, right? Right. So is RJ's play style more conducive to winning or less?
Randall's on the floor.
That's everybody. That's an everybody question.
Yeah, go ahead. Answer.
I'm gonna answer after E. All right, go ahead, bro.
When Randall's on the floor, no, when Randall's not on the floor, RJ flourishes. That's it.
So hold on, you said when Randall's not on the floor, RJ flourishes. So why he don't flourish when he on the floor with the bench?
That's how they got. That's the rotation. That's how the rotation is set. They put
That's a lot.
RJ. He could run. He could run out.
Yo, hold on.
Him. Hold on, they got him. Hold on, they got him. IQ. They got their little young squad. The run.
Yeah. Yo, smoke, man. Yeah, I think so. Going on with your mic, B. That's what I was trying to say earlier. It's just a little choppy. Not a lot, but a little choppy. Like you coming in and out.
Y'all can't hear me?
I can hear you there.
Might have to stay close. I should tripping.
That's what I was trying to point out. I can hear you right there.
All right, cool.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You was coming in a little choppy, and I thought it was my earplug. But I ain't gonna front, man. I tend to agree with E, man. RJ be doing his thing when homeboy ain't on the floor. Matter of fact, the whole team thrives when homeboy ain't on the floor. And Corey Lee, please don't get mad at me. I like Randall, but it's just something with Duke, man. I can't.
Hold on a second.
Go ahead, Corey Lee. Go ahead.
I give a damn about whether you like or dislike Randall. That's not my problem. My problem is that my issue is this. With all the whole Knick Nation is that we quick to just disrespect one of our players because we out here looking at the next nigga's wife.
You think I disrespect him by calling him a diva?
I mean, he is what he is.
Do you think I've disrespected him by calling him a diva and a little problem child and an attitude problem person?
I don't know about the problem child, but the diva, yeah. I see the bitch assness in him, so I can see the
That's
diva
all I
too.
need. That's all I want to hear. I'm good now. Go ahead, Corey. Finish.
But y'all not even.
Nah, but
I don't know who he was raised by, how he came up, and
situations. He's raised by his mama.
Got nothing to do with nothing.
Hold on. If we gonna bring up characteristic flaws, because you know how we not talking basketball now, we talking about personalities and shit.
All right, you absolutely right.
He got all of that. He was straight. They drafted him. He was good enough. At the combine.
We're talking basketball. Right, we're talking basketball. My bad.
When people start bringing up stuff that's not basketball, it's easy to break down that argument because of the simple fact that you don't know what a person's been through, and you don't know how they're gonna react, whatever it is.
This is true. This is fact.
As I said before, like a recurring, it's not your business how a person. You don't have to like it, right?
Your facts.
Your bottom line is, right? He didn't produce what we wanted him to produce in the playoffs. All that body language shit, all that helping your teammates shit, them dudes it's a job. You ain't gotta be friendly with motherfuckers to get the fucking job done. Period.
We still almost won. Still play solid. 6 games.
Hey, stop mumbling. Speak up if you're gonna cut me off, nigga.
I said we still did good Sixers games in the second round. And you heard me?
Yeah, no, I heard you. We did great. The problem is Knicks fans is ungrateful because they wanted more and they could smell it and they know that we gonna we but then they advocate for their own demise and then they throw the anchor in their own ship in the open sea where they fucking like, yo, let's trade one of our best players so we can get some average players and then we can accomplish even less like we did when we fucking should have kept Reggie Bullock, Alfred Payton in them until we got Jalen Brunson.
So if we run it back, where we gonna be at?
Huh?
If we run it back, where we gonna be at, y'all?
To be honest,
if we run it back,
We going back
we run it back with the
to
same
the second
team.
round.
we barely lost that game 3. I'm not done. We barely lost that game 3, but
Barely, yeah, I agree.
we barely lost that game 3. We know the refs and RJ and fucking Julius did not show up for us. They was on some bullshit, right? Both for them. They knew it was our biggest game, and they was like, we ready for Cancun. Both for them was on some bitch ass nigga shit. We gonna let them rock, but we gonna run it back. What we gonna do is Grimes. We might have to slide you to the bench, and then get somebody a little more mature, a little more grown. And I don't think that player is Josh Hart because Josh Hart ain't confident shooter. You feel what I'm
So
saying?
do you want to move away from Josh Hart?
No, I would keep Josh Hart because he definitely
energy guy, right?
Yeah, and you need somebody that's gonna dive on the floor, get a lot of rebounds, eat chill.
We need that.
Get a lot of rebounds and do his thing, right? But he just don't shoot it. Yeah, he might hit some threes in some big moments, but he won't hit enough of them. Is the problem?
We need that.
Go ahead,
We
E.
need those.
Go ahead, E.
We should get more of those. Some
You got the
scorers,
floor.
but there's not so many in the NBA.
We can barely hear. We can barely hear you. Sound like you mumbling.
Hello. Yeah.
Yeah, you still
I'm
me?
here. I'm here. I just muted.
Okay.
I'm still
We
mumbling.
waiting for you. We waiting for you. You got the floor. Go ahead. We listening.
Yeah,
Go ahead, sir. You have the floor, sir.
You can hear me, right?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah, 10 by 10, man. A lot of quick, kid.
All right, hold on. I'm damn near forgot what I was saying. Why my phone acting like this? What was the question again?
There wasn't no question. We was just back and forth in barbershop. And
All right, just keep going. Yeah, I might as well keep talking and then I'll come right back.
so can you stop cutting me off?
I'm trying to fix my phone, you know what I'm saying?
And last time I'm mad. See what I'm talking about with E? He be killing me. That's why people be laughing at it.
That's that good buzz.
Yo, E, where you
It's funny
from, dude? Yo, hold on.
It is
Yo,
comedic.
SK, hold on,
Go
SK.
ahead.
Where you from, E? Where you from, E, dude? Where you from?
I'm from Brooklyn.
What part of Brooklyn, man? Because you misrepresenting us crazily right now.
Nigga, Flatbush.
Now you coming
Oh,
for your representation. Now you coming for your representation card. See how fast the
Flatbush nigga.
your representation card?
Yo, you all right?
Yeah.
On that good buzz.
It's
you on
kind
a
of
good
nice
vibe.
outside tonight, you know what I'm saying?
You on that good vibe, dude. Yeah, yo, Corey,
I was
straight
in the
up.
back just chilling.
Crazy, yo.
Straight up. Yo, SK, you got a live one right
Yeah.
here tonight, boy.
You right?
This thing caught me. Wow, that's crazy.
Oh, man.
Funny.
All right. All right, yo, I'm gonna meet up with you, man. I'm gonna meet up with
Ain't
you. I'm
nothing
in
wrong
best
with
style,
that.
my dude.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
gonna make sure
No,
I'm
ain't
come
nothing
check
wrong
on you,
with
make sure you're all right.
All right, man. I'm trust me, I'm straight, bro. I'm straight, bro.
Good.
That was hilarious. Let me get back to this chat real quick, if y'all don't
Yeah,
mind.
go ahead. Yo, go.
Sean Legacy said, y'all running with the outcome of the playoffs and trying to create an overall narrative of the season. I agree.
What's the narrative?
What did he say? He says, hold on. Excuse me. He says, y'all running with the outcome of the playoffs and trying to create a narrative, create an overall narrative of the season.
Nah, hell nah, I'm not.
No. Right,
he was just making a wide adjustment. Let me read them. Chill.
Yeah. Okay.
And then Shaw Legacy also says, We lost the second round as soon as we lost game 1 in the Garden. All we had to do was protect home court, and we could have won in 7. Correct. Let me drop a bomb on that because I also agree.
I agree. I agree.
You know, and it might have been in the script to keep Randall out because that ankle injury didn't look as bad, even though he hurt it a second time. But the world's smallest violin, nobody cares that New York Knicks ain't win this year besides us. So I don't feel sorry for myself. I just wonder how we're gonna come back stronger next year. And I don't think trading Julius Randle is coming back strong.
This is the key. But yo, man, we've been. I mean, if you true Knicks fans, like we all, I think we all up in this box of 4 on this television set, and everybody that's in that chat and whatnot, and everybody that's looking in the bushes. If you a Knicks fan, man, we know what this feel like. We know what this is, man. We already know how to be Wolverines out here, get wounded and heal factor, and hope for the best on the next go round. So. Yeah, a lot of people emotions is up there and real high right now. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna front. I'm on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm dealing with my own personals. I'm dealing with my own personals and dealing with the basketball personals.
I think the Knicks is doing it right. I think they are finally doing it right.
Yeah,
I agree. I said you just gotta let them blossom. You know what I'm saying? You got the number 3 pick in the draft. That's probably the best player you had. That's the best player you had since I won't even say Porzingis, but that's like
they talking about bringing him back.
Yeah, I heard that too. You know, I mean, we need a stretch, but I don't know about bringing him back. But
I don't know. Hey, I wouldn't be opposed to it though. While you tripping?
Yo, Corey Lee.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Like, for a minute though,
bring him back.
But go ahead,
Hartenstein, I'm sure love the Hartenstein.
That's the issue that we got.
Hustlers.
We bring him back for Hartenstein if we bringing him back.
I don't know if he hustles like Hartenstein.
Know what I mean? We're not bringing him back. See, at this point, you're gonna be a high price role player. You're gonna play some defense. You're gonna knock down them threes. KP, you feel me? And you're gonna block people. You need to block people. Like he's 7'3". Don't forget KP.
Yeah, 7'3".
Would like him to be, but like he can play the Hartenstein role, but actually hit the threes. You know what I mean?
But he type injury prone. That's the thing that would scare me about him and whatnot. He type injury prone.
But that's all right though, because we got somebody to come right behind called Jericho Sims.
He built for Tibbs system.
Who ain't built for Tibbs?
KP.
How would you know that without seeing him? How would you know that without seeing him in Tibbs system?
Because I can look at his injury history and I could tell.
Tibbs squeezed blood.
But I think we have a limited role.
Hold on. Tibbs squeezed blood out of Turner with Nerlens Noel.
I will sign Porzingis
the contract here.
A 1 year deal, a prove it deal. That's the only time I'm signing Porzingis.
He ain't coming to New York for no prove it deal.
Right.
He might about his future.
Right.
Fuck that.
But you talking about
might want like 25 mil.
He's like, if I ain't proved it now, then what the hell am I still doing here? We ain't trying to give him 25 mil.
Exactly. A lot of teams might feel the same way.
He's come off the bench or something. He's not coming off
a lot of teams might feel the same way. We ain't giving him 25 mil.
Bro,
so what's his
worth? So what's his worth?
So what's his worth? He gonna play his worth out on a what's the name here? Prove it deal. Like, you know, I don't know. I mean,
I ain't gonna lie.
Because if he playing a prove it, he playing
all night. You don't know.
He ain't gonna get 25 mil.
NBA 25
he ain't gonna get 25 mil. He'll never get 25 mil. Rest of his career.
Matter of fact, look at his contract right now. He's probably making more than 25 mil right now.
I agree.
You're tripping. You're tripping.
That's what I said. They're gonna get a instead of getting a raise.
You trying to lowball dudes? Nobody would ever do business with you. I would just keep it real. I would never do business.
Hey man,
they're always trying to lowball me. Not happening. Based on the market, I'm
We
just
get
keep
25
it real
million
with you, bro.
play the rest
When
of the
I think
year.
when I use my analytical brain and think about what you're talking about, you say, well, you wanted 25 mil when that dude probably making 28 mil. So now you want to undercut my market when it's growing? No, fuck no. Are you crazy?
He don't really have a market. What are you talking about?
What?
Porzingis, I don't think
Every player
Porzingis.
has a market. They're in the league.
I mean,
What team he
it's
playing for right now?
grim. It's grim for a
Washington,
player like
DC.
him because he played with
Washington.
He played with Luca.
Oh, okay, with the
He
No,
Wizards.
he
played
played
with
1 year.
Luca. And he
Washington.
didn't. He was successful with Luca. He played with the Wizards. I don't really know what he was doing with the Wizards. I'm not
Bro,
even
you
gonna
know
lie to you.
Luca and them just missed the playoffs, right?
I know
But
they
they tanked
did.
on us on
I
they
did.
tanked on us on
He said he's
purpose.
playing with Luca after they traded him. Luca ain't did shit this year, bro. They missed the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Luca down bad. So his
Mm-hmm.
name is like a D plus right now, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't
Bro,
saying
if
you ain't saying nothing,
homie, what's his name? KP want to come off the bench, by all means.
bro. KP not coming
He ain't got no
off
choice
the
but to
bench
come off the
for the
bench.
Knicks, bro. Are you crazy?
Who?
See, this is
All
the
right.
type of takes
Okay.
that
Go
like,
ahead, SK.
are you truly trolling?
By
Because
all
you
means.
you make the worst takes. Like KP, why would KP come here off the bench? Even if they made the, because we probably would have to get rid of Mitch. But
There
I
you
was
go.
on
See, that's what I was
Marcus
about to say right
side,
there.
right? It's true. I was
That
on
ain't
Marcus
get might
side,
get
but
one
it's
of them.
probably Mitch, right? But
Mm-mm.
let's hypothetically say, which is not realistic, that we got to keep Mitch. KP gonna start because he shoot better and he
Yes,
gives you
he
more
does.
offense. Where you can stretch the lead out and you can put Mitch on the floor to help you keep the lead. Are you even thinking about these scenarios, sir?
Mm. That's true facts right there.
I'm talking to you. Are we quiet
What's
down
up?
there?
Huh?
Mr. Cut Me Off?
I didn't cut you off, man. What you talking about? What you
Wow,
talking
not
about, man?
lately.
I just want to know, like, would you put, like, when we got, why would KP come off the bench when he can provide more offense starting? Is the question.
Because we got Mitchell Robinson.
But he doesn't provide the offense. And if we gain a lead, can't Mitch help us sustain the lead off the bench?
And then it
Yo,
becomes a money game.
see,
You know what I'm saying?
CAA Mafia said we getting garnished, y'all. We need to chill, yo. For
It's
real.
like,
We
you
getting
know,
what?
All right.
we got
I
Corey,
tell you
what
we
you
like
gotta
think
this.
hit
about
the
that, Corey?
I love.
Giannis.
I tell you right now.
we gotta get a
I would love
mathematician
to
up
see that.
there.
I would love to see that in this lifetime.
But it ain't happening.
You
I
gotta get a
doubt it.
mathematician.
That is not happening, and
Hmm.
I don't even like. But I told you if it was a real thing, like he asked for a trade, I would consider it for sure. You gotta consider it. You
Word,
crazy
facts,
not?
facts, facts. Salute
But that
CAA.
ain't gonna happen.
Salute.
That is not
Come
happening,
off
I
the
don't think
bench,
so either,
prove it,
man.
deal.
I
He
don't
probably
think that's
feels
gonna
like
happen
he's in
either.
his
bro.
prime,
Ain't nobody doing no prove it deal for nobody named E. Bro, stop it. It's not
bro.
happening. We're not proving dealing in for the Knicks.
Unfortunately, we got Julius Randle, so we don't need him.
Unfortunately, we are fortunate to have him. How dare you
Yeah,
say that
we
word?
wouldn't have got to the playoffs without him. But it's just certain things I don't like about the boy. But
I,
absolutely, hold on, SK
I,
and Kobe Lee is right. CL is right, man. We would have never
okay,
made it
right
out the
at
first
SK.
round without homeboy, or made it to the playoffs, That I'll give him that. But the rest of that stuff, man, he got to stop with the antics, man. Play
First
ball,
of
be a
all,
leader, and that's it.
and would we even have Jalen Brunson if it wasn't for the tampering
Facts to that
with
too.
Julius
Facts to that
Randle
too.
and Worldwide West? How soon will we forget these dudes scouting the player that y'all love so much? And
You
this
know,
dude
it's crazy.
actually, hold on, I'm not done, sir.
Our
Let me
team
done.
is getting good.
You might not like the fact of the true fact because you're trying to hate on the vision because you don't see the play. But I keep telling you about the play, but you're gonna learn when the play hit, right? But matter of fact, slow niggas get left. So that's what might happen, right? Yes, those who don't see the play, you ain't supposed to see the play. Those who see the play, you supposed to see the play, man. Randall is the reason Brunson is even here. So
Yeah.
whether y'all like that fact or don't like that fact, Julius ain't going nowhere, bro. And if you do, I'll be
Julius Randle was
I'll
born
be the
in Dallas.
first to admit that I was wrong. I'll be the first to admit that I was wrong.
You know he
But
was born out there.
what?
You know he was born in Dallas.
What's that have to do? What, he should go back to the Mavericks and help Luka win?
Oh no, well,
What are you insinuating?
here's a theory. Julius Randle was just going back home and just said, "Hey, I'm gonna check a game out." Found out the other Nick exec was there. He was like, "All right, what up? I'll meet you so and so." Boom, boom. That's it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So you're saying they just went to watch a playoff game and they wasn't scouting the player that was about to be a upcoming free agent. And
Dude wanted to watch the game, and then the Nick exec was at the game, and then somebody took on their phone, saw them, took some pictures. That's how it is. You can't do, you know.
Allegedly, I agree.
Right? You know what I'm saying? Or you see him in the office building like every day. You give him a pound. Like, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? What you doing out here? They took a picture.
Yeah. Yo, come to my team. We're gonna make you number one.
I mean, at the end of the day, but you know something, y'all?
We going to dinner tonight.
On some real. I think homeboy underpaid now, man. To be really, I mean, if you really want to keep it a buck,
Brunson,
I think Brunson is way underpaid, bro. For real.
Hell yeah, he like a.
He gonna get that bread though.
Superstar.
He gonna get that. He gonna get the bag, but I think he
prepared yet until the accolades start coming. But
facts.
I suspect that the accolades will come
that boy
next
is
year.
superstar.
But
He's a superstar, man.
To be overpaid in a minute, though. I would say that.
I like that. I think it was you that gave me that. That broke it down like that. SK. No, it wasn't you. It was my brother. It was the Detroit Pistons when they beat the Lakers. That's kind of who this team they give me vibes of. That's why I said
we need one more piece.
Make that trade. Add that.
We just one more piece away. We just
and RJ. We need to keep those 4 players. Add one more player, bro.
Remember how we added Josh Hart in the middle of the season, and then we just started winning games.
Yeah, he was an energy dude, man. He brought that energy, brought a whole different perspective to the game, man. The boy diving for balls. Now everybody diving for balls and whatnot. Pause on that, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying?
He brought that type of energy, and they made the right. They pulled the trigger when they got Derrick Rose that year. They pulled the right buttons.
CAA,
you know what I'm saying? So we see they know what they're doing. And
CAA Mafia says
it might be some type of in mid-season, like, okay, if we ain't getting our from so and so, let's make a deal.
CAA Mafia says, these boys don't believe we getting Giannis.
I don't know. You know, I'm just
Mega.
Bruh, if we
NYK says, hold on. Mega NYK says, might not take a year. CAA owner is currently taking bids on chairs/team. He's looking at his, and it's my voice. It's not the mic. He said he's looking at it as selling at Bucks' highest value. Oh, they're having a personal conversation in the chat. We might want to stay.
So, what he trying to sell? He trying to sell the team or something? Or he's trying to sell? Oh, he's selling the shares.
You know, it's an investment, man. They businessmen. They ain't
keeping they do it to a different owner. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, right. Facts.
I think the Commanders just got sold. Washington Commanders just got sold. Finally.
Listen, NFL franchise is getting like
Magic in on that deal too. You know that, right?
Got you, Mega.
They got that crazy white dude out of
Magic
there.
Got what?
He on the front side. He on the front end on that Commanders deal.
Really?
Oh, word.
Oh, well, he caking.
Magic Johnson.
He caking.
Or is it just a dog and pony show where they just make it seem like he the face?
Nah. He's on
the front. Jay-Z was the owner of the Nets, and then you found out it was the
No. It ain't like that Jay-Z bullshit.
I know that. Jay-Z sold Brooklyn.
You don't fall for the plays. You can fool me once. right? Shame on me, right? Fool me twice,
Mm.
shame on you. I don't let people fool me twice, bro. You gonna? Is he really? Did he really put
Nah, but Magic was
it
in on
with?
that deal.
But
Nah,
being
Magic, he
in on
on
the
the
deal,
Dodgers.
Magic
Look
got
at me. Let me
let
World
me
Series the
finish.
Dodgers won.
Being in on the deal, did he really put up his capital? And he's really an owner,
yeah.
or does he got 1 or 2 points and he might
No, he's on.
gain a little closer? They
Listen,
just use his
SK.
name for endorsements and stuff. Don't be fooled.
No, he's on the front end of that deal. Like he put up big
Mm.
bread to be on the front end of that deal.
I need to look that
Mm.
up.
Magic. You gotta think
Well,
People
because
might have
he owns a
sponsored him to
couple of
be on that deal
franchises.
at the same time. Like,
Okay,
here, man, I'm
Shell.
gonna throw you
Nah, I
10
think I
mil,
think Magic
10 mil.
I
Just all
think
you gotta
Magic
do is
did the
pay me
right thing.
back.
He jumped in at the right time on the right investment.
Yeah, he's like,
Mm.
just do this. We want to get this team, and we want to buy your face. You know what I'm saying?
so it says
Like,
this. It says hold on. It says a group
because
led
this
by
will
Joe
look
Harris.
good if we could get
Hold on,
you
E.
to be
E.
one of the owners of the team.
It says a group led by Joe Harris that includes Magic Johnson has agreed to buy the NFL's Washington Commanders from a longtime owner, Dan Snyder, and his family. The sides announced the deal in a joint statement Friday, roughly a month after they reached an agreement in the principle on the sale for a record $6.5 billion.
Mm. Wow.
That's
Wow.
crazy. So
That's
y'all
Yeah,
crazy,
right.
crazy.
boy.
Let me drop a bomb for
Mm.
y'all being right.
Yeah, man, they just need his face, man.
Drop a bomb for being right. But he said a face. They say he a part of the group. They didn't say he paid
Yeah,
his $6
they
million.
could have
But he
Words
invited
have
ain't no
him
meanings
into
in
the
yo.
group for
Listen.
free.
definition, right?
Let me tell you something.
You know
Just
words have different meanings.
Hold on a
It said a
second.
group
Hold on a second.
part of. That's what y'all want to
Hold on a second. Stop. Let me tell you something. Listen, I was watching the NFL Network, and they said that no, Magic is just not a phase. He's actually in on the front end of this deal.
Mm.
okay.
It's being lied
That's
to,
one
though. You know
thing.
that, right? They're lying a lot
That
too.
shit is important right there.
I'm not saying that he
So
shouldn't do it. I just want to know. I want
Magic,
to
yeah,
know.
if he put his
I'll be
money
proud if
up,
he
that's
did.
what's up.
I'll be
Fuck
proud
it.
if
That's
he
what's
did.
up.
But
He
I know
put money up to
they
buy an
they try
NFL
to
team.
dog and
I
pony
don't, I
show
don't
us.
think there ever
So
been a black
we
man that had that he was in that room with the what do they call them, the billionaire boys, I believe. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, yeah. He gonna be in the room
no,
when they
I just don't
when they
want them
make the
to use it for
decisions.
a face when we should actually be in ownership positions. That's what I'm saying. Because I know how these dudes play, bro. They'll put you out there, dog and pony show you just so we can support it, and then 6, 7 months later, or 2 years later, you realize he didn't own shit. So
Nah,
don't
nah,
let's go
nah.
for the same
I don't
tactic,
think.
rather than a different
I
present,
don't.
my
I
boy.
don't think. I 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 don't. I don't think. I don't think. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you this. You know, I'm gonna say this real quick about Mac Johnson. One thing I can give him is that I haven't seen him like lose too much integrity out here in this world as far as being like this face or this bullshit piece of an owner. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He was never that type of dude. And the
Mm-hmm.
reason why they brought in Magic and put him on the front part of it, because you got to think DC is a very, very, very African American dominated
That's
city.
Chocolate City, one of the first Chocolate Cities.
That's true. Well,
Facts. Yo,
that's true. That's
this
a
just
true.
in.
That's a real
Alert,
thing.
alert, alert. The Heat beat the Celtics in game 1.
I just told you. I told you that a long time ago.
You didn't
Mm.
say it with your man voice, so we didn't hear you.
All right, man.
So we breaking news. It's
I don't
breaking
mean to
news
laugh,
right
guys.
now. Somebody heard you, but I
Yo,
didn't
SK,
hear
you
you.
cold. You
Breaking
cold.
news right. What?
You cold, SK.
Oh,
Go
okay, sorry. Uh, it's breaking
Oh,
news,
man.
man. I didn't know that, man. What was the score? Do you know the score, E?
Who me?
No. What was it? Does anybody know the score? I'm not looking at the score. I should
I
look
ain't
at it.
looking at that. I ain't watch no more games after the Knicks
I am
lost.
a
That's it for
basketball
me. I check the finals.
Should be
I
looking
checked
at
the
the
finals,
score.
man. I ain't watching no more games, man.
123,
Uh,
116 is the final. And like everybody thought, Boston crumbles under pressure as always. Let's hope they
that's
keep
why
it.
it should have been us right there, man. God damn it. That's why, yo, hold on. Let me put this thing up. That's why it should have been us, man. Straight up and down. It should have been us. But I'm
But
not going
does
to
it make
cry
you,
over
yo,
spilled
Bully,
milk.
doesn't it make
Yo,
you a little more proud that you're losing to a team that's going to put up a
yeah,
fight?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm not even going to front. Yes, I feel that sentiment. I do feel that sentiment, SK. I ain't even going to front on you. But, bruh,
And that's
if
kind
we
of
would
that's
have
kind
just
of moral
executed,
victory-ish. But I'm not
right,
moral
right, right. I
victory-ish,
got
but
you.
it's
Yes,
the truth, though.
yes, yes. It's the truth. It is very much the truth, and I agree with you wholeheartedly, 110%. But that should have been us if we would have just executed. And man, yeah, that could have
That
been us.
last
We could have
play,
ran right through them.
I don't know who drew up that last. Did Tom Thibodeau drop that last play?
Yep.
Yes, he did.
I need to change my fucking avatar and my skin in the 22 hour and 55th mark because he needs to go. Whoever drew up
You
that last
good,
play, they
kid?
need to go. They need to go.
Word.
All we had to do was score two, and then we still had a minute left.
When
Right? We should have played the
when
free throw
Jelly
game.
got fouled, and that when homeboy elbowed him in the jaw, I knew we had it.
Bro,
I said we got this.
First of all, Curry should have
I
been kicked
thought
out the
game seven
game.
was in the I thought game seven was in the bag too. Corey Lee, what you say?
Facts.
No, I thought what's his name? Old boy who elbowed Jalen in the face should have been out the
Vincent?
Vincent.
game.
Vincent?
Vincent.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he should
Ain't
have
And
no
it
got
was on,
fucking way
thrown
it
that
was
was
out.
on purpose too. It was a purposeful elbow.
Yes,
hell
it was.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
know
should
because
have
I
That's
won
saw
why
a
that
lot
one.
of them when I played basketball.
But where was
SK.
the
That's what I'm
flagrant
saying.
foul though? Where was the flagrant? That should have been well, it wasn't flagrant. It wasn't
It
flagrant.
was a flagrant, but he should have got
Close to
tossed
the
out the
jaw like
doggone
that.
game.
And purposeful. It wasn't flagrant, so I ain't gonna say it wasn't.
But that's why SK, when you were saying about the personality of Julius Randle, and when I was saying Bam elbowed in the eye, I mean elbowed him in his eye, that would have gave me fuel for my team because that's all they've been playing was dirty tactics and fouls
But he was
and whatnot. You know what I
blind until
mean?
halftime in that game. I do think
Facts
he should have retaliated, but that's another injury we ain't even talking about. The man got elbowed in the eyeball.
in the eyeball. I mean, I give him facts for being a trooper, but man, I'd have laid one into that gut.
We don't even
I'd have gave him an elbow shot in his
hey, most of
No,
ribs.
these
I
dudes,
promise you, like this.
bully,
If that was me,
most of these dudes, now hold on, Corey. Most of these dudes, bro, they get elbow in the eyeball, they running off to whatever hospital, they begging and they suing, bro. Cut it out.
True, I get
like
what you're
this,
saying,
listen to what I gotta say
but
real
this is
quick.
for the
Man.
Everything.
hardware. Go ahead,
Go
Cole.
ahead,
I'm
Corey.
sorry.
I'm telling you right now, if Bam would have hit me in the eye like that, he
I'm
wouldn't have been able to
boy,
eat regular corn no more. He'd have to eat
straight
cream
up,
corn.
straight up.
Yo, I don't care. Cause all playoffs is they've been getting away with the same bullshit. I'd have punched him square up in this shit
Straight the
and dealt with
hell
the
up.
consequences of me not being there versus the fact that he ain't gonna do that no more to me
But
or
let me
any of
ask
my
you a question,
teammates.
Corey Lee. I got to stop you right there because then if Randall does that, then it makes him look like what they've already been calling him for the 3 years or the 4 years
So
he's been here.
fucking
A
what?
nutcase.
Now I'm gonna prove it. I'm a
Yeah, bully
thug.
ball. Yeah, let's play
I'm
that
a
bully ball. Let's
thug.
get it.
I'm that
Let's get
dude.
it. Let's get it.
I'm that hairy, scary, big black
Let's get it.
Negro that you
Yep.
need to be afraid of and walk
Let's
across the
get it.
street when you see me coming.
Let's
Yes,
get it.
that's what I am.
Let's get it.
I
Facts.
don't
I
think
agree with you
I would
110%, Cole.
I don't think in his case that would have worked because people already use every little thing against him. So if he blow up catastrophic in that manner and then he goes up that man head, y'all might like it in the moment, but they're gonna use it against him after. And y'all know
That's
that.
all right.
No,
Y'all know that though.
I'd rather deal with after. I'd rather deal with after and live in the moment for
What you
that for
say
that
on the back
simple
end?
reason.
I'll take it on the back end. Pause. I'll
So
take it though.
so,
so
Damn that.
so
Let's go.
we've
Let's
been
get
on
it. Cause you ain't doing that to me.
we've been on for 3 hours, man. Any final thoughts, man, before I wrap it up? Because I gotta go eat dinner.
Yeah, I got something to say real quick.
Straight up.
yeah,
For the
I
Knicks
got some
fans
thought.
and future fans that are listening to this podcast or should be listening to this podcast,
Mhm.
get off your knee jerk bullshit reactions and chill out. And let's put some perspective behind our thinking, if you have any. You understand what I'm saying? Let's put away the emotions because it's over with. And let's look at this team as a whole and for what it is and for the accomplishments and accomplishment that they've made this season, considering all the pundits, all them TV guys who y'all listen to and swear by were wrong. And let's
I agree.
not blow this team up. Let's make some tweaks here and there. You know what I'm saying? Adding some shooting. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And if there's some more dead weight to get rid of the dead weight. Not don't get rid of the talent or the core. You blow this core up, you fuck this team up forever. I'm done.
Facts. Yo,
All right.
Bully.
Yo,
Any last
no
final thoughts?
problem.
Final thought.
Yeah, no doubt. I hear what my man Corey Lee was saying. First of all, dope show, dope fire show. From
Appreciate it.
listening, from listening and texting when I was running around in the streets to coming back to the crib and finally getting on. Dope show, dude, for real. Piece of the panel, piece of the chat. Mega in there cutting up all night and whatnot, having people laugh. See it, CAA Mafia, good points. And Kenny Payne for real, making good points and stuff like that. S guard and whatnot. My man E right here.
Mhm.
All I'm just trying to say is this. Real quick, I'm willing to run it back with a couple of tweaks, like Corby was saying. A couple of tweaks, I'm willing to run it back. I know I've been very critical of RJ, and I've been critical of Randall. If we decide to have Randall back, if he try to be this superstar status dude, act like it, dude. Keep your keep that other stuff over there. Deal with that when you get home, man. This is a good team. I like Quickly. I like Obi, Josh. We need some shooting. I'm not going to front. I know we're going to be dealing away with Fournier and Rose and stuff like that. We need to develop Sims on some real. I like
Yeah,
iHeart. If we run it back, Julius is. I mean, well, we all see that Brunson is a leader.
yeah,
Brunson is definitely a leader and whatnot. Julius, if you want to be a part of this, step it up, bruh. Keep all that emotion and all that bad body language. And I know it's not part of basketball, but it is part of basketball because you got four other teammates that look to you if you call yourself a leader. Act right, act accordingly. Let's make some good moves in the off season, and we want to see us here damn near every day. SK, peace, my brother.
Yo, I appreciate
Corey
you.
Lee, my big
E,
bruh. E,
yo,
peace.
yeah, yeah,
E,
yeah,
you got any final words, man,
yeah.
before I go out like how I go out, man? Any final words for
Hold
the
up,
panel in
man.
the
You ain't
chat?
gonna let me talk. Let me just,
Mega,
let me
mega.
say something, man.
I'm asking you.
Nah. Listen, long story short, they everything they said, I agree with. Um, it ain't one player. I think they just let the team blossom and just. I said this years ago, and you guys thought I was crazy. And I was just like, let the team blossom. Let's see what they look like in 3 years. Let's see what they look like in 4 years. Because you know why? We never did that, and that was my main reason. And doing, I'm like teams do that all the time. We always trying to trade for a superstar. You know, that was my thing. So that's
I agree with
that's
you.
that's that's all I got to say.
All right.
Facts.
So let me end it off like this. I appreciate everybody that came through. Corey Lee, G Money, Bully,
Word,
uh,
word.
Eases Jesus. You feel what I'm saying? We got
Uh huh.
That's
a late we got a late person. We probably let him get 30 seconds, but let me get my final words in real quick, right? Ultimately, I was trolling tonight because we already know how I feel about the situation, right? I feel like we should be growing as an organization and as a team. You don't just make drastic measures or you don't take drastic moves just because the outcome didn't fit what you thought it should fit immediately, right? It's a
Agree.
growth process, right? You don't just become the best overnight, right? You have to learn how
Mm-hmm.
to win. Matter of fact, you got to learn how to lose so you can learn how to win. Is what I'm saying ultimately.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
One of the things that I'm saying ultimately. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not one of those type of people that just want to make a drastic move just because something bad happens to me. We got to assess it. We got to see the pros and cons of the situation, and then we got to see what's the best decision to make after that. You feel what I'm saying? So me, I'm a no on the Julius Randle trade unless we getting 2-3 players that's going. Hold on, unless we getting one player that's ultimately better, or we getting 2-3 players that's a definite. You feel what I'm saying? Because I don't want to make these things happen, and these dudes is always injured. They never play, and then we crying, and then we in the Porzingis mode. You know what I mean? Because there was a time there where we tried to skip over Porzingis, and we didn't even want to talk about him or bring his name up. You feel what I'm saying? But we ain't there now, so I don't want to dwell in the past. I'm gonna move past that. Yo, let my man come in here real quick, get 30 seconds, and then we're gonna bounce out because I'm hungry, man.
All right.
Yo, Sully, what's up with you, man?
Shit, what's up with y'all?
Man, we about to call it a night, man. A tough loss for your Lakers last night, man. What happened?
Yeah, we gotta talk about that later, man.
Yeah, probably in the background, man. Matter of fact, let me end this and let me get out of here like this. And you know what I mean? I appreciate everybody that came through, everybody that watched, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Agreed, disagreed. You feel me? We don't really care, you know, but I will respond if your comment is interesting enough. If you feel me, I will give some attention. You know what I mean? Microscopic.
Yo, SK.
Right.
SK, real quick.
What's up?
Yo, man, me and Cole gonna be on Sunday, man. Join.
All right, man. You got my number, man. Throw me the link. Y'all already know
sir.
the vibe.
Got you.
100%, man. I appreciate everybody that came through. This is TSK. I am my own. Y'all already know the vibes, man. We're gonna go out like this, man. 100%, man. Everybody have a blessed day, man. 100.